What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. And tonight we are going to talk about and ask the question, should men change their nature for modern women? Now, we have a lot of clips to go over tonight. We got a lot of things to discuss. So I hope you're ready to strap in. I have a lot of clips for you guys dealing with different things. We're going to go through and talk about some women's nature. We're going to look at a few clips of modern women because I want to establish that first. And then I'm going to go into some of the things that men are doing today, some of the things that we see men still trying to do. Men are still trying to live and operate in a way that men used to. Now, men haven't changed. What we need is pretty simple. What we want and desire it's still been the same over time. But what we're seeing is that today's modern woman has changed a lot over this. This is an unprecedented time for women in modern society. And because of such, we're going to look at some behavioral stuff from them. We're going to look at some of the stuff that men out here are doing. And then I'm going to bring it home to the main central point of tonight's question. Should men change their nature for modern women? All right. And then the other thing I'm going to do is shout outs as I always do, because if you are a part of this channel or you subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button down there to get the algorithm going. Also hit the bell icon notification next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos here at TSG. All right. And because I knew that this is going to be such a robust conversation tonight, I also cut off the monetization because I don't want to get flagged for this video. There's a lot of stuff that we got to discuss, and I just know it's going to get flagged. So I just cut off monetization. But I got to say, you have right here, you can cash app the channel. Also, you can do a super chat. All these things help the channel. Everything that you guys have sent here, I put right back into the channel. The upgraded StreamYard, to the camera, to the mic right here, to the lighting, everything I've tried to upgrade to make this a better experience. So tonight I am fully reliant upon you guys to support the channel. And I thank everyone that has been continuous contributors and supporters of the channel, because it's because of you that this channel, as I last looked, was 84 subscribers away from hitting 2K. That's right. We are 84 subscribers away from hitting 2K. So if you are not subscribed and you're watching this, then hit that subscribe button and support the channel. We talk about these issues that are important to men, and they also hopefully help women get a better understanding of what men going through and what men feel. So I'm very grateful to the ladies of this channel, because it is your insight and thoughts that we can also learn from, that we can also hear and hopefully be the best versions of ourselves, all of us. So I thank you guys for that. All right. Now, I have to be completely transparent. Tonight, we have, because I have cut off the monetization of this channel is also sponsored by Surfshark. And so real quick, I need you guys to take a look at this. Did you know that the average internet user spends about 7 hours per day on the internet? With all that usage, that makes us vulnerable to cyber attacks. The number of cyber attacks that happen each year is in the billions and cost people trillions of dollars. That's why I use Surfshark. Surfshark is one of the most trusted VPNs on the market. Virtual private networks provide an encrypted server that hides your IP address from would-be hackers, government agencies, corporations, and more. It is a must when I travel. If you follow a link on the screen in the description below and use the code GENT, GENT, you'll get 83% off your subscription, and you'll get an additional 3 months for free. And I couldn't be happier with my subscription. So again, thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this. Also, let you know that since I've been traveling, especially when I lived in Mexico, I actually still use Surfshark. I use Surfshark there. There was a couple of times that Surfshark probably saved me from some cyber attacks. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's just a great VPN. If you're going to travel and you're serious about it, you want to be a passport brother, then you need to get Surfshark, okay? Now, before I go any further, we always talk about being on your boss stuff. We always talking about men growing and being better. Well, I also know a bunch of people, a number of my friends are entrepreneurs. They are business owners. And I want to make sure that I shout out and support them. So before I get started and we start getting into these clips, there's something I want to show you guys, okay? And all the links are going to be down below. The link to what I'm about to show you now, I didn't get a chance to put that into the link, but it will be in the link after this if you are interested. Also, you guys can also follow me on my Instagram, which is at TSG_uncut. If you guys want to message me to know more about the stuff that's in here or have any questions, a lot of you guys just talk to me about certain issues. You guys send me clips. You guys do a whole bunch of stuff. And if you are interested in some of what I'm about to show you next, you guys can contact me here. Also look for the links in the description below. But I have something very special. A friend of mine, very close friend of mine, she's a business owner, and I have kind of like a quick unpackaging to do. Okay, unboxing, if you will. So please bear with me. I'm going to show you a new business that she has, and I think it is excellent. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead. I already kind of undid the packaging. So when you open this, you get it in a little package like this, okay? Now, her company is Value Your Vibes, right? You can go to valueyourvibes.com if you guys are interested. And then there's all the stuff, how you can get in contact with her on this. Now, we say, what is this, Sean? And I'm about to show you guys, okay? So what I just got here was some Value Your Vibe stickers. So it's basically stickers. She sells stickers, magnets, and different things about feelings, different feelings, how you're feeling, you know, like, oh, I ain't feeling too good today. And then you could have the magnet. You can do this for your business, whatever, how people are feeling for the day. But I'm going to bring this up to the camera, and then you can see that on there, there's a variety of different feelings, right? And you got this, right? So this is cool. There's a bunch of stickers right here. This is great because I'm going to put this on my laptop for when I'm traveling so I can value my vibes. People can understand. Also, it looked like there's multiple stickers in there that she gave me, okay? And then this other one, for any ladies that are watching, whatever, you also have the Value Your Vibes stickers for ladies on how you're feeling, right? So again, she has stickers, magnets, and stuff. If you go to valueyourvibes.com, I believe it's valueyourvibes.com, and you'll see the different products. Now, there's more products coming. She just launched this, and so this is going to be great. Along with this, and I'm going to put this up on the screen, but you also have the QR code right there, the QR code, so you can check it out. If you guys are interested, y'all can rewind that later and then get that off of there, okay? So, so what came with this? You'll receive a journal with a pen. Oh, that's this right here. Got my journal and my pen, my drink and my two-step. It says Daily Vibe Check Poster. So this must be the poster up in here of colored flags and Just Vibing stickers. So I'm gonna open this up real quick and see what this is about with my journal and stuff like that. I'm gonna get to the comments here in a moment, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Just wanted to make sure I get this out of the way. So this journal was hand stitched. I got my Value My Vibe pen, which is great because y'all know, if y'all don't know, I take notes while I'm doing some of this. And then you got the little journal here, Value Your Vibes journal. Oh, wow. You can put like song and movie of the day or how you're feeling, whatever. And this is cool. And you can just use it for notes if you need to. But this is hand put together. I appreciate that. And then, okay, so you don't get a poster with this, but you do get the stickers. But you can get the magnets, you can get the posters, you can get the stickers. Go check that out. All right. So I'm gonna put this stuff away. If you guys are interested, again, the links will be in the description later. I'll put that over there. I'm gonna keep the pen out though, because I need the pen. Okay. Let me get to you guys. Okay. So part 2 is what we're going to talk about, but I'm going to jump to the shout outs. The shout outs is because of you guys. Let's see who's in here tonight. Okay. I'm interested to see who we got today. All right. We got my boy, Neil. I have a story to tell with the $10 super chat tonight. Me. Matter of fact, Neil didn't drop the $10 super chat, and I got something for you. Yeah, this guy gets it. He gets that we need your support in order to make this thing go. Neil says, I have to go, brother, but keep up the great work. Thank you, Neil, very much for supporting the channel. If you guys don't know, Neil and I have been rocking together for a while in these YouTube streets. And I thank him so much for what he's taught me, allowing me to be a part of his group, which was some of my humble beginnings here on the YouTube streets. Okay. When Neil and I used to do like comedy sketches and stuff, please don't go watch those. It's terrible now. Okay. Whenever that's what you should be aspiring for, YouTubers, right? When you start out, you'd be like, oh man, it's pretty good. And then when you look at it a year later, year and a half later, you should be like, this is terrible. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I like to have fun here on the Sensational Gent, and I hope you guys do too. We got my brother from Habla Conmigo TV, my brother Omar. He said, Buenas noches, hermano. He says, hey, good evening, brother. TSG Uncut, peace to the chat. Let me tell y'all something. Go check out Omar's channel. On my channel page, I have a whole bunch of brothers that you guys should check out. I think it's just more than that too. Other YouTubers, because I think I have a number of people. I have, well, you can only fit so many on there, but you guys can click on my channel page to all these different channels and then check them out because we support other YouTubers here. This brother right here will teach you Spanish and he will make it easy and fun. So make sure you go over there, right? Hey, we got the Sand Van here. Oh my God. We got some friends of the channel here. You got to go check out the Sand Van, okay? You got to go check out the Sand Van, all right? And check out my friends over there because I'm going to tell you right now, they're traveling. They're in a van doing van life. If y'all don't know what van life is you living your best life, humble, simple life, basically living out of a van, but not like I'm talking about fully renovated van so that you have some of the comforts that you're used to, except you're traveling and you're on the go. Go check out the Sand Van over there. They're doing great stuff. Their channel is growing and is growing for a good reason. I appreciate them for being here. All right, we got Brandon Williams. Man, Sean C., your words sound pretty cool and knowledgeable of what it is about men in the gynocentric society when it comes to modern women in America only like to focus on themselves. Brandon, let me tell you something, brother. Listen, man, two things. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I tried to do the right thing, right? I tried to talk to you guys from a perspective that I didn't. I grew up with a single mother. Even though I knew my dad and I've met him a few times, him and I have hung out before, but, I had some beef. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother conversation. But the point is, I was raised by a single mother who I'm actually at her house right now until I finish selling all my business in the States, and then it's on to the next country. But my mother was a very strong woman. I am lucky because I had a mother that is just a strong ass woman and taught me to be a strong ass dude. She don't put up with no shit, so I don't put up with no shit, okay? But I will say my mother could not teach me to be a man. And those are the things I had to learn through trial and error. And I am grateful for my 20 years in the military because in that I was around a lot of good men, a lot of strong men, a lot of mentors and leaders that helped to mold me into the man I am today. Also, you had the men in my neighborhood that was there for me and supported me and was always there teaching me about being a man. You had the sports, you had my coaches and everything like that. Those were men I got to see. But through trial and error, right? There's trial and error that we have to go through, especially as coming up with a single mother, that I made some mistakes. And I'm hoping that the lessons that I've learned will help other men out there that other men can relate to. And it was one of the biggest things for me to be a chief in the military, where over the course of my 20 years in the military, I have personally been in charge of, directed, or taught over 2,000 sailors. Okay, this is no crap. 2,000 sailors, because I had an office, I had a large division, and we had a lot of turnover. So 2,000 plus sailors. This is over 2,000. I'm telling you now. But over 2,000 sailors have been in my charge. I've sat right next to them. I knew I was getting older when I looked down on the paper to see how old the sailor was I was talking to. And the guy had been born after I had graduated high school. I was like, my God, man. So I've taken those lessons. I've helped a lot of young men with their problems and their troubles. And I hope to be able to relay my experience onto you guys, because I tell you what, man, I don't just talk the talk, I also walk it. Okay. Where we at? Brandon says, and with work too. Yeah, man, I got a hard work ethic, bro. Matter of fact, the people that really know me be the ones telling me to chill out. They be like, man, you work way too hard. Now, if you want to talk about like end of July, kind of through August, right, into September, I would say from August into September, partly, I didn't go out for a month straight. So all this work and development and the growing of the channel, that was me just putting in straight work. And we're going to talk about that here tonight, Brandon. So please stick around for that. And you're not only a YouTuber, but you're also a men's rights activist. I am, listen, Brandon, this is the best way to put it. I am for men being men. I am for men embracing their masculinity. Masculinity has been coined and termed a bad thing, and it is not. Okay? That is what they're putting out to you, to always try to take masculinity and things that are inherent to being a man and telling you and me that it's toxic. And the same people that are telling us this are attracted to masculine men. Now, being a masculine man doesn't mean you have to put your hands on a woman. It don't mean that you have to be mean to women. It doesn't mean any of these things. It just means that you are unapologetically doing what you need to do as a man. And I am for that. I am also for women doing what they want to do. I just feel like today's modern woman is operating in such a way that is not beneficial to them and is not beneficial to society. Do you understand what I'm saying, Brandon? So I hope that to the title, Corey Steele in the house. He says to the title, should men change their nature for modern women? All right, yeah, the title is no, but obviously I simplified the title for you to be able to say yes or no, but you know me, Corey. You know, if I tell you I got multiple clips tonight and we're going to be here, listen, I'm not on vacation anymore, so we got time to talk about these things. I tried my best to do these live streams while I was on the road, but, you know, obviously it wasn't up to my normal standards that I like to hold TSG Uncut to, because we usually delve in deeper and we really get after this kind of stuff, okay? So I want you guys to know that tonight, you all have my undivided attention as I'm going through and scrolling on my phone, right? All right. So I want you guys to know that I'm here for you guys, and we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss. All right. So again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Neil, for the $10 super chat to go ahead and start it out. I've cut monetization off on this video because I want to be able to talk about this. There's some video clips that's coming up that's probably going to get flagged, and that's okay. I cut the monetization off because you guys support the channel, and that support has been the thing that's been carrying this channel. Yeah, I got time, baby. I'm not on vacation, okay? I'm here talking to you guys tonight. So we're going to talk about this stuff tonight. I have some really good clips for you guys tonight that I hope you guys will enjoy, but we got to go talk about it, right? That simple no that you said, Corey, but we're going to get into it because we need to delve deeper into this subject. Okay? And then Brandon says, okay, I understand of what you mean about that, Sean. Yeah, just like the same thing. I grew up with a single mother as well, and I grew up with an older sister and an older brother. Yeah, man, and I talk about these things all the time on the channel there, Brandon, because not all men are able to get past living with a single mother. Now, I was also a latchkey kid because my mother had to work full time. So it was those type of things that helped me to grow up and be responsible, right? Because I had to be, because she needed me to be, right? And then also she had to be strong because she knew she had a young man that she was raising. So she understood that too, okay? So much shout out to moms downstairs chilling. What's going on, bro? We got MZG in the house, man. Make sure y'all go support this brother, man. This brother B supports everybody, man. Corey says women can be scary. Well, it depends on what you're talking about. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of any men either. You know what I mean? I'm going to hold myself in my position, and there's nothing to be feared. There's nothing to fear of that. Now, what they can do, what some of these women today try to do to some of these men, I've been through it, man, right? I've been through the ringer. I've had women take me through the ringer when it comes to divorce, when it comes to relationships. And every time I just adjusted a little bit more to now that now I realize, and I've always been on my purpose. Let me make that clear. Always been on my purpose, but I've allowed my relationships that allowed the people in my life to distract me off of my purpose. We're going to talk about that here tonight too. Okay. All right. Now, as per the usual, what y'all sipping on tonight, right here tonight, y'all know I'm doing the red Solo cup. My mom drank part of my last Mike's Hard, so I just mixed it with a little Big Red. Actually tastes pretty good. But your boy went so hard in Vegas, man. Now, if y'all don't know, I used to live in Vegas, man. I went back to Vegas. I just got back from Vegas. And your boy been working, grinding hard, man. I hadn't been going out. I hadn't really, taken time for me. That's how much work I put in on this channel. And then the funny thing is, when I got to Vegas, man, I was not ready for that life again, okay? It was moving fast, man. It was moving so fast, especially after living in Mexico, man. Like, I just had such a simple, chill life. And then to go back to Vegas where it all started when I sold my stuff and decided I was going to be a full-time traveler. That life was just so fast, but it was so good to see my friends. So shout out to any of my friends that might be watching this or see this later on. It was so great seeing you guys in Vegas again. I miss you all. Had a great time, but your boy was tired. Okay. Hold up. Brandon says, and I used to be seeing my dad too back in my younger days as well. But now that I'm 33 years young, I don't see my dad as often as well. And I'm usually be focused on myself too. Brandon, let me give you a piece of advice that happened to me. The very last time I saw my dad, I was angry at him because some stuff had happened, some years had passed. And, I was pretty angry at him because when he saw me the last time, he was like, "Hey, what grade you in?" I'm like, "I've graduated. Yeah, top of my class, honors. Thank you for being there though." And I held that resentment inside for a very long time. And then when I was ready to face him, when I was ready to talk to my dad as a man, "Hey, I don't need no money from you. I don't need anything from you." That's when I found out he had passed away. Somehow, my mom thought I knew, but he passed away and I didn't know. Okay. So I never got a chance to make that thing right. So Brandon, don't be angry at your dad. Sometimes the circumstances beyond our understanding. We're older now. We're men. We understand the things that men go through. I love my mom, but there were some things that my dad wasn't going to be able to do or whatever. Now, I agree with my mother. She wasn't going to put up with his BS, and that's okay. And I understand from his point the time period in which he grew up. I forgive my dad 100%, but don't wait until your dad isn't here to get those revelations about what you should be doing and having that relationship. Does that make sense? Don't wait that long, brother, because by the time I was ready to face him and just be like, "Look, let's squash this," or understanding who he was as a man, he was already gone and it was already too late. All right. All of them together are enemies. Are you talking about women, Corey? Because I'm not mad or bitter or angry at women. I may not like the behaviors of modern women, but I just like dudes. I take everybody at what you show me and what you give me. All right. I caution men not to be bitter and angry. Do not be like modern women today are like the same. They're bitter. Some of them are bitter. Some of them are angry. And some of them are acting like the very same thing that they are bitter and angry about. They act like the same men that have them angry. I implore you that if you have any type of bitterness, anger in your heart toward women, or if you're a woman watching this and you have any type of bitterness or anger toward men in your heart, then you need to go work on yourself and check yourself. Because here's the thing, man, I'm not about to let everybody blow up what I got going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let feelings toward an opposite gender and then blame it all on them to make me feel some type of way. If you are operating in that type of space as a man or a woman, I implore you to go work on yourself, which I talk about here on this channel all the time. Make sure you go do the work. But we're going to talk about that more later. Actually, there's a clip of a young man, and it said that's dropping a lot of gems about what people should be doing, men and women. You know, there's a scripture that says, out of the mouths of babes come the truth, basically, right? And so there's a young man that he's my very last clip because he brings up such a good point that it's what I talk about. And to hear a young man speak in such a way, I wanted you guys to hear that tonight. Okay? Such as with work and school too only. Absolutely. Of course, says they rely upon simps. Yes, I believe a lot of modern women are, but, you know, we're going to talk about simphood tonight too, Corey, so strap in on there. I am the simp destroyer. Yeah, man, I think simps are messing it up pretty bad, man. I don't subscribe to what these dudes are doing, man, paying $2,000, $3,000 to see feet, bro. Like, yo, no. Yeah, Beach Bum TV up there out in Thailand. Make sure y'all go and check this brother out, man. Beach Bum TV out there doing it in Thailand, out there hanging with the brother and the homie Richie Mack, man. It was good seeing you this morning, brother. Y'all was doing it big today, man. Y'all was having a great time, man. I'm for it. Can't wait to come out there. Brandon says, and I understand that you was in the military, though, you being around good, strong, like-minded men instead of being in the street gang in your youth days. Yeah, man, like, you know, like what kept me from really doing bad was sports and having people in my family always tell me that they were proud of me, man. Telling me, like, everybody used to always tell me about, like, yo, oh, my grandmother was like, yo, you see my grandson right here? He's so smart and he's doing this in school and he's playing on this team and blah, blah, blah. And it used to embarrass me because she just stopped and talked to strangers and be like, yo, this is my grandson. But what I didn't realize what my family was doing, and please take this for some advice if you're listening to this and you're about to have kids or you have kids or whatever. One of the biggest things, one of the strongest things that I think that helped me and propelled me and gave me the mindset that I have today is that they always told me, like, yo, you were smart, you gonna make it, you gonna do something with yourself. I've been hearing that since I was a kid. Now, I was a kid with a single mother, and yet my whole family was in unison to tell me about my potential. It's one of the best things you could do to a kid because subconsciously you're putting it in their head that they can't fail. Have I failed? So many times, okay? Matter of fact, let me take a sip of a drink on that one. So many times. I was talking to my daughter, Brandon, and I told her something. I said, you know what? You know, she's talking about being scared to go. It was a while back, but she was talking about she was scared to go for this job or something. And I said, baby, every time I go do anything, I don't show fear. It's not to say I don't have a little nervousness or anxiety. My anxiety comes in wanting to do well. I don't really have that anymore. And the reason is because in my head, I don't feel like there's nothing I can't do if I don't put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I don't feel like there's nothing I can't do. That's the way I feel. Now, whether that's true or not is another thing. But if I really put myself into something, I can't fail. And failure is not a bad thing. Failure is the ultimate teacher. But I can't fail because I'm not going to quit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's this mindset that we need to have in our lives and going forward. And it was nice to see and meet you, my brother. Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, man. I like you. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're talking to Brandon or myself or whatever. All right. Let's get into this, man. I've been talking for a while. Look, we're already 30 minutes into it, and we have not seen
I love going to dance.
Okay. Sorry about that. I should have muted that. Okay. I'm going to bring up the next video. You guys may have seen this video go out, But what I want to do is for the next couple of clips, I want to show you the nature of modern women. If you are a woman watching, you want to know why men feel some type of way about women today. And it's not all women, but I'm saying you want to know why the behaviors that men are seeing that make them turned off by what they're seeing. And some of you ladies are turned off by it too when you see it. And you guys might have women in your family that display this. You might have the young ladies in your family that's displaying this. But I'm gonna the first couple clips, if I remember correctly. Let me check my notes, if you will. All right, I got the first 3 clips. Is I want to highlight what's going on here. This is just a small snippet. There's so many other things. You guys could watch my videos, and you know I always highlight these behaviors. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up this clip right here. And I'm going to let this one play through, and we'll talk about it on the back side of it. So let me do this. I'm going to remove this brand thing so you guys can see better. And then I'm going to put myself here in the corner. Bam. All right.
I love going to dance with my girls.
Right, but what I'm saying is if women didn't like being approached by men, why wouldn't they just go to gay clubs?
Because you like attention.
I don't really find
They get high off of rejecting you. That's why you got to focus on yourself. It's like the self-esteem boost. Holy shit. They're all celebrities now.
that would be that much fun.
So what makes it fun because they're straight men?
The attention. Goofy.
Nothing about this. I just think if you go to a gay club, then obviously first of all, I don't think it's respectful to the people that are gay because they're obviously going to the gay club looking to find a relationship.
Cap, let me stop it. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to stop it, but that's Cap. Okay? So she was about to listen to this. This is what we hear, ladies. You guys can't even, modern women today can't even be honest about what the hell they're doing. And I know this is Cap, you guys. I was just in Vegas. I went out to a couple clubs in Vegas while I was there. And she's sitting there saying it wouldn't be fair if I go to a gay club because they're going there to try to meet people. So why would I? That's Cap. Straight Cap. And it's Cap because it's like women go to gay clubs all the time. And usually their excuse for going there is so they don't get hit on by men. So wouldn't it make more sense for them to go to a gay club instead of a straight club if they really was just trying to hang out with their friends? They're going to have the same fun time. There's women at gay clubs too. That's Cap, man. Let me tell you what I saw when I went back to Vegas. You're not talking like regular nightclubs. You're talking like Vegas nightclubs, okay? Matter of fact, while I was there, and y'all will know that I'm telling the truth. Go look it back up. The Las Vegas Aces won the WNBA Finals, okay? They won. And guess where they were partying at? In the club I was in that night, okay? And damn, some of them women are big, okay? Some of them women are about as big as me, man. I'm like, that's what I saw, man. So I'm up in there, and them women, not the WNBA players, okay? Not them. Some of them did. Some of them were straight. Some of them actually came and was looking good. And some of them looked like we should have been dapping it up, okay? So why wouldn't they go to those type of clubs? Why wouldn't they go to gay clubs if they was trying to get away? I can actually understand that when women say, I go to gay clubs because I don't want no dudes to be hollering at me. I just want to be with my friends and stuff like that. I just want to be with my friends. Okay? There's some truth there. But don't sit here and say, as a woman, that you go out to the clubs, yeah, you want to hang out with your friends, totally get it. But most people would love to have just a little bit of attention, even if you're married. And this is not a hit to say that you're trying to go there and do something dirty or underhanded, but it'd be nice, especially if you've been married for a little bit, it'd be nice that somebody see you. and notice you. You want to feel like you still got it. And why can I say that? And men, don't get mad at women for that. But if she's your woman, she should be like, look, no, thank you. I'm flattered, but no. Because us men want to have a little appreciation too. We want to know that we still got it too. Now, if you with somebody, you're in a dedicated relationship, you're in a dedicated relationship. Nobody's going to be able to come up in there. Okay? But we're going to talk about that tonight too. See, y'all need to stick around because some of the clips I got later, it's controversial. That's why I cut off monetization because I know this video is getting flagged. It's getting flagged. All right, let's see what you guys got to say. We got Prime Ruler. You got Corey on your channel. Buckle up, brother. Prime Ruler, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for always supporting the channel, man. Corey said, don't scare him away. MZG is laughing. I didn't scare nobody. Man, I'm still doing my show, bro. Let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic, you guys. I'm going to take a little puff here. Let's finish this video.
And you are a straight female looking to just have a good time with your friends, and I don't think it's respectful to them to go to
Can I just ask one more follow-up question about that? Why is it that gay people go to gay clubs to find a relationship, but straight women go to straight clubs not to find a relationship, but just to have fun by themselves with their girlfriends?
I think it also just comes down to whether you're in a relationship or not, and if you want to support your friends and hang out with them while they're single, I think that's okay.
A whole bunch of nonsense, bro. Just admit that you like the high of rejecting men. It's fun. It's a rush. They feel exactly like how celebrities feel. Oh, don't talk to me. Sorry, no pictures. Oopsie. You could have just did this at home. Why are you out in public, bro? Every guy here is trying to get some coochie, and you just enjoy. No.
I'm gonna pause this right here. Let me talk about what this brother just said. I just told y'all I love Vegas, and I was up in those clubs, and the type of clubs that I was in, everybody was dressed. It was also a white party that I went to one of the nights I went out, and the women were looking good. And I'm sitting there with my drink, okay? I'm sitting there, your boy's sitting there with his drink, and I like to people watch, okay? See, you guys don't even realize that I do a lot of research for this channel. I do a lot of research, right? My last video didn't do so well, but I did a lot of research on that video. And I put links down in the description of my last video, not the YouTube short I just put out, but the video where it was just, I wasn't in the video, but it was my voice. But the ironic part about that video, talking about those things, right? Why women are, if you haven't seen the video, is women are independent. Why are women independent, but they're still unhappy? Go take a look at that video, man. That's some straight stuff. Now, here's the funny part. The inspiration of that video didn't even come just straight out of my head or from me. Well, it came from me, obviously, but it was based upon an article that I read. But check this out. The article was written by a woman, and it gets even better than that. The article was written by a woman in 2006. So the things I talked about in that video, go watch that whole video from beginning to end. The things I talked about in that video that she wrote in her article and that I based that video upon, she wrote in 2006, along with my additional research I did. A lot of that stuff 16 years later, almost 17 years later, is pertinent to today. You're talking about the internet was just starting to really starting to get some traction there in 2005, 2006. You're talking like MySpace and YouTube, bring brand new. The YouTube streets were brand new. So the attention that women were looking for then is completely different now. It's going up exponentially. That's why I wanted to put that video out, because I'm like, it still makes sense today. It was almost like she was a prophet, but it wasn't just that it made sense today. It's because the past is prologue. So some of the things I talked about came from the past. We see that. My brother Lucis, who comes on the channel all the time, talks about that all the time. And that's why I put that video out. Again, maybe not my best works, but the message is deep. But in these clubs, I saw a lot of women looking for attention. I saw a lot of women looking for validation. I saw them wanting to, holding the champagne in their hand and wanting to walk around and getting flowers and they're all trying to outdo each other. But they was also looking for attention from men. I noticed all of that sitting down, sipping on my drink. All right. I'm going to see what you guys say real quick. I'm sorry, you guys. Brandon says, yeah, I feel you on that about modern women in today, America today, Sean. And that is not just women want to be in gay clubs while hanging out with their girlfriends and not wanting to have guys come. Yeah, look, again, I've heard that. I have female friends. I have a number of them, right? And if they don't want to be bothered, they'll go there, right? Or, some of my female friends actually like girls, so they'll go there for that reason. But to think that people won't go somewhere and they're like not totally interested in getting attention, come on, man, that's cap. Approach her. But I saw some WNBA players as women can be heterosexual too. How some of them been involved in same-sex marriage. Yeah, listen, again, that was not cap on all of them. Not all of them were gay or anything like that, right? Some of them were just women. And you can see that they were dressed up. Some of them were dressed up for other girls, and some of them were dressed up because, they just wanted attention. Congratulations to the Aces, though, for winning the WNBA Finals. Prime Ruler says, he's good to go. Nobody's afraid of me. You, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on with that. We got my boy John from Ham's Flight Kickbox. Make sure you go check this brother out. He said, what's up, bro? Thank you for being here, brother. Make sure you go check out this brother's channel. And then we got Omar says, make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way into the chat. Absolutely, man. Make sure you guys get those likes up, please. All that pushes in the algorithm. You guys commenting pushes the algorithm to grow this channel and make it better than what it is. Again, make sure you go check out everybody's YouTube pages here in the chat. Okay? But they want that attention. So this is all cap. Let me get back to it. We got a lot of videos to get through tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this one out. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done.
Shaking your ass at a club when you got a boyfriend.
Okay, that was the end of the video. So I'm going to bring up the next video. I'm going to show you something else that we see in the clubs. Okay? Oh, man, this would have gotten flagged with this music. I'm going to actually cut the music out because I'm not trying to get any type of copyright. Okay? So check it out. When we go, if y'all don't know, when we go into the clubs and stuff, we don't normally get to see this portion of it. But I want to show you women are doing whatever it takes to either outdo other women, to draw attention to themselves from men. Typically what I see is, you want to say that women don't go to the club for attention from men? Yes, they do. Especially the guys, let's just be real. They want that fantasy. They want that lifestyle. We know that if you a guy and you got a VIP, you could be like, all right, looking. I seen that here in San Antonio. Dude was just like, whatever, right? Just look like an average Jew. Had a VIP. He had a whole bunch of girls in there. Because girls were like, I don't care what he looked like. I just want to be up in here, and I just want to be able to snap, get, go for the gram, go for the snap, stuff like that for social media, looking to show clout. Okay? That regular ass women trying to show clout like they living it up big. All right? But I'm going to show you this real quick. This is kind of funny, though. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm not going to even be on the screen for this one. Hold up. She pulled that wig back blue. She pulled that wig back blue. Corey says, click the like button or something bad might happen to you. I like that, Corey. When you did that once before, I was like, yeah, I like that. That's funny. All right. Omar says, share this live with 3 people right now and maybe find tonight's content intriguing and entertaining. That's right. Oh, that may find tonight's entertainment intriguing and entertaining. Yeah, man, share the video. Share this, man. We got a lot to talk about. I'm telling you, it's going. Wait till y'all see. I mean, some of the videos, we got to talk about some things. We got to talk about some things as men. But I got tonight's question. You know, Corey earlier said the answer to your question, the answer to the video's question is no. But there's so much more to tonight's live stream. I got a real deep question. I got a video that I want to know what you guys think about this. This is the one that I think is going to spark the most conversation, and we're going to get there. Okay, so that's that video. Another thing, I want to show another behavior of now back in the day, you guys know what's the thing. Not even back in the day. We still hear it today as men, but men are dogs, men are pigs, men ain't this, men ain't that. We don't need men. We hear these narratives all the time. We hear this all the time. But there are men out there, right? There are a lot of men out there that don't mind being in a relationship, being in a monogamous relationship, whatever that is today, okay? There's men that want that. There are men that are starving for that today, all right? Absolutely. There are men that are starving for that level of attention, they're starving to have someone that they can call their own, just like there are women today that are starving to have someone they can call their own, except with modern women today, who they want to call their own is the top 20% of men, 6 feet, 6-pack, 6 figures. What can you do for me? How do I keep this status going? I just watched the video before I came on this live stream, and it was from Abba and Preach. Shout out to Abba and Preach, right? And in that video, they were talking to women and asking them what they look for in men. And the video started off pretty good. And then the one woman says, oh, you know, it's cool. As long as the man is ambitious, I'm willing to work with him. And then the person in the video asked the lady, how much is enough, though? You know, how much do a dude need to make for you to be like, oh, whatever, you know, that you rock with him? She said, you know, it's not that much, you know. It's what it is. He got to be able to take care of himself and, you know, maybe be able to take care of me and, you know, our kids and our parents. And they said, well, how much is that? She was like, about $400,000. The guy should be making that. This woman was not all that to be demanding 400,000 racks from a dude. Okay? She just wasn't all that. And this is the delusion that we see. But there's also a statistic that says, right, the statistics are that men cheat about 26% of men are cheaters or you know, cheat, whatever. And then women are about, 23%. But see, I think that number is higher. And the reason why I believe that number is higher is because a lot of women don't want the stigma. See, men will say, yeah, you know, I give me a little bit extra on the side, yeah, you know, whatever. That's what we tell ourselves, yeah, you know, whatever. But when it comes to women, they don't, some of them still are like, I don't want to be perceived as a 304. I don't want to be perceived as a 304. So they lie. So I think that number might be skewed. And you'll have women say, well, we lie better than men. We know how to talk, you know, to be able to, you know, men are stupid when they give themselves away. Women are better liars. So I don't think that number is remotely the same, because when we see the statistics of the supposedly lonely single men, the 30% of young men that are still haven't been with a woman before, and much less even some of them never had a girlfriend before, that number is skewed. That number is skewed. Okay? And then make sure you guys go ahead. Here's the link to subscribing to the channel. The name of the channel used to be The Sensational Gent. I can't change that. It's really hard to change the link address, but TSG means The Sensational Gent. TSG Uncut. We changed the name, make it simple so people can remember. It's actually been working. I think it's working for the channel. Thank you, Omar, for dropping the link. All right. So listen, I'm about to play this next video. So check it out. Women are innocent nowadays. Let's look at the next video. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, get the volume back up. Hopefully there's no music for this.
Look, y'all, I just came to my little shorty spot I mess with, right? And somebody called me and told me she messing around with somebody else.
Yeah, shit
So,
crazy.
I was just aside, about to see what's going on. Watch this. Yo, Nate here.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Yeah, open the door.
She was hesitant,
What's she
y'all.
at? Shit, what's she at? Y'all in the weird as hell, bro.
Yeah, why that's so quiet? What you in here?
You gonna move?
Why she ain't gonna move? What's going on? Oh, you about to learn today, fellas.
What you want Nate for?
Dead ass serious. Like, watch out. So serious, bro. Y'all in the weird as hell, bro. Hey, watch out. Move out. Bro. Watch out, bro. Bro, watch out. Watch out. He look like right quick. Damn, for real? Who the fuck? Why are you sitting behind the door and shit? See what I'm be talking about?
Bro, who is you?
Her girl sitting behind the door. Did y'all see that? Let me bring it back. Her girl sitting behind the door, posted up, trying to block the door so this dude couldn't get in.
Bro, who is you?
Exactly. What the fuck I be talking about right here?
Look at that. Girls will lie for their girls, man. Girls will lie for their girls, man. And we bad because we gonna look out for our brothers. The dudes I mess with, if I'm messing up, they gonna let me know I'm messing up. These girls know she's sneaking around behind her dude back. Look at him laid up in the bed like that. Look at them. Look at that. Check that out, man. Check that out, y'all. This is what men have to deal with too out there. Girls and they sneaky links. And then they girls be lying for them. We're going to get into it tonight, y'all. We're going to get into tonight. Oh, we're going to get into the weeds tonight.
Exactly. Crazy. Crazy. So look, y'all, I just came to my little shorty spot I mess with, right?
All right. Let me get back to me on here. You're young, but Corey likes you, so I'm pretty much forced to like you under his questionable authority. Well, Prime Ruler, nobody forced you to be here, brother. I don't know if you talk about me or someone else in this chat, but, you know, listen, man, I'm a grown-ass dude with grown-ass kids living his grown-ass life. So I don't ask you to like me. I'm just putting out information. I'm putting out stuff so we can have a conversation. You either for this or you're not. But you've been here before, Prime Ruler. You know what I'm about. Brandon says, hey, man, I saw one of your latest videos talking about Red Pill versus Passport Bros, and I saw that you had a talk with QB Passport flexing about Mexico, too. Yeah, me and QB is my boy, man. QB and I chat all the time, man, and I really wish we could have linked up when we was in Mexico. We tried, but our schedules kind of went like two ships in the night. That's why I know we're gonna link up at some point. But yeah, QB is one of my dudes, man. He's a black pillar. I'm kind of more like free agent when it comes to this, red pill aware. I'll say that. And but yeah, no, that was a good video. That was a good live stream that him and I had, and I thought it was a good talk. The other thing is that Red Pill versus Passport Bros. Yeah, man. So yeah, him and I talk and collab and talk about these different topics all the time, and we bounce off each other. So I support that brother fully, and I support everybody here in the chat if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, positive stuff, which most people that mess with me do. All right. So I do have to get to the next video. Sorry, not the next video, but so that right there, those first three videos, I just wanted to show you the nature of modern women. In the first video clip that we came across, I just wanted to show you that, you know, there's a lot of cap out there. Women say they're not going out to the club for attention, but I'm telling you guys, I saw this in Vegas for the 2 weeks I was there. All right. I saw a lot of women thirsting and starving for attention, whether it be from men, women trying to live the lifestyle, but it's cap if they say they don't. The next one, you get to see how these women are wearing these laces and stuff like that, and that's their problem. But look, she up in there, got to air that thing out. She had to air her wig out. And the next one is this dude, the last video clip I just showed was this guy having his girl, having his girls trying to lie and block for her because she had somebody up in the room. Ain't that something? Well, this next clip. Now we always talk about nice guys, why nice guys get rejected. And as I try to talk to you guys, man, as you guys know, if you've watched the channel, you've been on my live streams or anything like that, you guys know that I try to build a narrative when it comes to these live streams. I'm trying to build a story and build a case for discussion here. And so we talked about the behaviors of modern women. This is something that is a point of contention and feelings for a lot of men out there, especially the ones that are trying to do, who have good intentions, who just looking for somebody that they can trust. And right now, men have no trust of modern women. Can't trust them to be faithful. They just as dogs is what they say men are. Can't trust that they're not just there for the finances, that they're not going to use a man and run off with his resources. Men can't trust that. Men cannot trust women today. And again, I caution you guys against being bitter towards all women for the actions of maybe the women that you've come across. But we're going to address that here later, because part of that is our fault as men. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about some of this stuff. Now, this is a longer clip, and there's a lot of stuff to unpack here, but I think it is very important that men listen to this woman, and we're going to talk about it as we go. Okay? So let's get into this next video. Make sure the sound is all set up. We are ready to go. We are ready to go.
Nice guys, let me put you on game right quick. So if a girl tells you, oh, you're too sweet, you're too nice, oh, I just want to be your friend, it's not because you're too nice. Here's the real reason. It's either one or two of these reasons, and there are probably more, but these are the ones that I've picked up on. So number one, she's not physically or sexually attracted to in any way, shape, or form, and she knows if she gets with you, she will not be fully content nor satisfied.
Listen, it's not even that you may not look good, but as soon as you as a man show that you're the nice guy, that you are you're the good guy, soon as you portray that to these modern women, turn off. The river is dry. The spigot is closed. The waterfall isn't flowing anymore. They don't want somebody that they can run over. As much as they try to find men they can control, they will try to control a man and use him for his resources, but that's not the guy they're going to stay with. Look at that last example of that young man that was getting cheated on. That other guy probably was in her ear, probably was flashing something more, probably wasn't the good guy. They are attracted to that danger and that excitement. I've talked about this many times on this channel. If you're the nice guy, you are turning her juices off. That don't mean that you got to be like, stealing lollipops from kids and kicking over old ladies. But if you come off as she can run over you and rule you, she is not going to respect you. You guys need to get that. All right? You guys need to get that. Brandon says that's what's up. Yeah, when it comes to the Matrix, which is gynocentric society, though of what you and QB were talking about, I understand. Yeah, for sure. Me and QB agree on most things. There's a couple things that, it's not like I disagree. It's just I just don't roll certain ways that he do. But he's younger than me. So, that dude is doing his thing. I'm proud of him. I'm glad he's living his best life, actually. If I was a little bit younger, who knows the way I'd be running this. But I'm glad I'm where I'm at right now at this age, because I'm wiser about what I'm trying to accomplish. And we're going to talk about that. That's all coming up. The last clip I have is all about how we should be conducting ourselves in this gynocentric, if you want to call it that, society that we live in. All right? Whatever kind of society you want to call it. Modern Western society is what I normally call it. We're going to talk about that. But here in this specific point, I want to get back to this. Being a nice guy doesn't pay. Oh, baby. Oh, I feel you. I just want to cry a single tear with you while we snuggle and watch Friends. Man, listen, it's good to have a night where you can do all that stuff, but she don't really want the guy that's going to sit there and just cry with her and watch Friends. She want to know that you want her. And I'm not saying be like overly aggressive that you get yourself in trouble, because you can in this day and age. But I'm saying that don't be that guy where you basically friend zone yourself. Don't be that dude. All right, let's get back to the video. We got a lot of videos or a lot of stuff to watch. But that didn't work.
And why would you want to get with a girl that is not really about you, that is not really into you like that? She's doing you a favor. You guys over here getting mad that girls are rejecting you, not realizing they're actually doing you a favor. These girls they're not for you. The girls that you want, they're not the one for you. So instead of getting mad that you're getting rejected, you should really be praising the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for protecting me from a girl that's just going to suck up my energy, my money, my time, and my resources, and make me bitter and angry at the end of it.
So let's talk about it. First of all, let me get to this. Corey, you said they're blocking Prime. Welcome to my nightmare. Okay, well, Corey, man, listen. I have my moderators in here, and if they feel that this, that we're not staying on subject or topic, or we're getting to a place where it's getting kind of weird, you're gonna get blocked. It's just the way it is. I'm not gonna stop my moderators from doing what they feel is best to making this channel being what it is, because I trust them. I know them. I talk to them all the time. So we're gonna have a respectful conversation about this, and we're gonna be real about this. All right. Thank you to the lovely Lee for being here. Always great conversations with you, Lee. Thank you for being here tonight. We want a man that can hold a conversation and stimulate our mind. Listen, I agree. I agree that there are women, a lot of women that feel that way. There are men that feel that way too. I just talked about this I talked about this recently on the channel. I talked about how men are tired of these. It was in one of my videos. Men are tired of these meathead girls thinking they're like, I'm the ish. I'm this, I'm that. Guys should worship the ground I walk on. And then yet, when you go to try to have a conversation with these women, they have nothing of substance to talk about. So it's going both ways. And Lee, I agree. Men need to be able to hold stimulating conversations. But I can also tell you, Lee, that when guys start having those stimulating conversations, trying to find a woman with deepness and depth to her, that dries up the lady parts too. Too much talking too early, right? Give just enough to each other. Because in the beginning, if you start doing too deep a conversation, turns lady parts off. I'm not here to be having a deep conversation with you. That's for second date, third date. You can have engaging conversation. But if you go ahead and try to have a deep conversation on night one, thinking that like, hey, I want her to, I want to see what she about and what she think, drying the lady parts up, okay? Now, I'm not saying all women. I respect women that like that right off the bat. But I'm telling you, I've heard a lot of faucets turn off with men talking too much and trying to have these stimulating conversations with women don't give a damn about that, or don't have anything stimulating to offer to the conversation themselves because they are living and thriving off of their looks and their beauty. All right? All good, bro. I didn't know what was going on. I was just trying to, I'm not doing anything on my end. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just talking about the conversation. You said YouTube is blocking him. I don't know how that's working. Make sure you click that thumbs up on your way in. That's right, man. Thank you, Omar. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button, all right? Hit that like button to support the channel, all right? Support discussions like this. Your boy is back, and we are going to get into it tonight. All right. I see you, Corey. I'm not going to put that up on the screen. Let's get back to the conversation. But thank you, Lee, for being here. I love when Lee's here because we actually have some very that's what I want this to be, a place that we can talk. Okay. Obviously, I want us men to be able to get out how we're feeling and how we're thinking and what we're going through. But it's so great to have these different perspectives so that we can have a robust conversation about this. And that's really my goal.
Instead, you should be focusing on yourself, becoming the man you truly want and need to be. And eventually, the girl that you guys are chasing after, she'll be attracted to you. She'll come to you. You won't have to go to her.
Now, I want to stop this, and we're going to talk about this more later. So I'm not going to stay on this part long. I talk about this all the time on the channel, do I not, gents? All my gents know that I talk about this all the time. I talk about men working on themselves, being on their purpose, being focused driven on what you're trying to accomplish. Women respect men that are on their drive and on their purpose. Even on that video that Aberrant Preach had on today, one of the biggest things that the women were talking about was men that had ambition, men that were grinding, all right? Even though they don't fully understand what that means later on, because they just think about if this dude is grinding, he can provide, he can do this. But then later on, they'll leave a man like that because they'll say, well, I don't get to see him much. To be a man, especially a quote unquote high value man, high value men spend a lot of time working. They spend a lot of time grinding. And if a woman is truly on your program, she will understand that. But without putting in 50, 60 plus hours a week, it's very little things you can do without grinding that hard, putting in more than 40 hours. 40 hours ain't going to cut it. If you want to build something, you want to grow something, you want a high value man, ladies, quote unquote, high value man. That man is probably putting in work. Putting in work. You can't have it all. You guys are trying to have it all. You can't pull a man off of his purpose. But yet there are a lot of ladies that are trying to do that don't understand the nature of being a man. And that's what we're talking about today. Should men change their nature for modern women? But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Beauty is only skin deep, but the mind runs deep. Lee, we're in agreement. The mind means a lot to me. I want to know, I can't, at this age, I can't talk to these airheads. I can't. I want a woman of substance. Or at least that when I speak to her, you know, there's a reciprocal conversation, or I get something of value. She makes me think. She challenges my thinking, so I can be like, maybe I should be thinking about it this way or rolling this way. But what I will not do, Lee, is move off of my purpose for any woman. It's not going to happen, because you women will not respect a man that you can move off of his purpose. That means he's a weak man. He doesn't have the resolve that he needs to be the man that you need him to be. All right. Corey, we talked about this. You said, you asked me how tall I am. I'll tell you in a second. You said you're 5'6". We talked about this, and you talked about how you're making it work with your height. And that's what you got to do, man. You got to take what you get, what you have, and you make the best of it. You take what you have and you make the best of it. Unfortunately for my short brothers, they get shamed all the time for guys that are 6 feet tall. And listen, I've been over 6 feet tall for a very long time. For a very long time. Matter of fact, I grew an extra inch when I was in the military. So I'm 6'3", 6'3 and a half, whatever, right? Sometimes I'm 6'4", depends on the shoes. Okay, so it's about 6'3 and a half. So I'm a tall dude. And I still advocate for my short dudes. I ain't never had a problem with height, ever, right? But how unfair would it be? I'll drop something on you guys, right? So I'm about 230 pounds. I hope I'm still 230. God, I've been eating at mom's house. Your boy lost all them abs I gained in Mexico. Jesus, I feel so bad. I feel so bad, y'all. But, 230. I was always the skinny kid. I was always a skinny kid, man, and that used to bother me. See, like just how some of you guys felt bothered. I talked about this on the channel before about dudes talking about how they feel about their height and the insecurities they have about their height. I used to have insecurities about being skinny, man. I did. And I wasn't. It's funny because my weight never really, like, what I looked like being a slender man, a slim man. My weight never matched it. I tried to play football when I was 12, right? And the weight limit for 12-year-olds was 120 pounds for 12 years old. I was 130 pounds at 12 years old. And then so you were like, oh, damn, you was heavier than the whole team. Yes, I was heavier than the whole team. And I had to cut weight. I had to put garbage bags on. Everybody else practicing, I'm running with a garbage bag on, sweating. What was I going to sweat out? I was skin and bones. So I've always weighed more. When I was on a wrestling team, right? When I used to wrestle, I weighed at 14, I was 147 pounds. There was nobody wrestling at 147. Everybody was wrestling in the 130s. So I had to wrestle with the heavyweights. Man, I was getting my ass whipped every day. Now, however, wrestling with them heavyweights made me a lot better when it got back to the 147 pound range, 150 range. Okay? This rice and beans with carne asada. Nice. No, I don't think it's a lack of confidence. I think that you could be confidently, and you could be confident in what you're talking about, but if that's not what she's looking for, it's just a turnoff. Okay? There are some airheads out here, Lee. They're not intelligent. They're not forward thinking like you are. They're going out for superficial reasons. And you could be confident in what you're talking about. And that's what I'm about to talk about later with these guys. Like, look, if I try to talk to you as a man and I'm talking about deeper stuff and you can't meet me where I'm at, I'm going to walk clean the hell off from you. Hey, nice meeting you. I'll talk to you later. That's confidence, Lee. Being on your resolve, you're like, look, if I can't have a conversation like I want to have with you, then we're not going to have this conversation. Oh, I've walked clean off from a lot of women because of that. All right? So it's not a lack of confidence. I'm telling you, there's some meatheads out here. Just like there's some meathead-ass dudes out here. That the only thing, they ain't got no substance of conversation, yet you got modern women out here, tee-hee-hee. Yeah, baby, what you talking about tonight? Trying to get up in there, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to holler at you. They ain't got no conversation with substance, and guess what? Girls will go home with them. So don't sit here and tell me that modern women are some deep-ass thinkers. No, they're not. They're not. No. Let me have a VIP and some bottles, and I'm gonna show you how vain, how shallow modern women are. It's easy, Lee. It's very easy. I see it all the time. Big facts. Yes, a lack of confidence will dry her up, but don't sit here and make it like all women are sitting out here deep today. That's not true. Bro, stop the cap, Lee. That's what I'm saying. Carl, like, yeah, if you go talk to a woman and you got substance about yourself, let you go talk to her and let you be about your serious, about some serious stuff. I'm telling you, they're not trying to holler at dudes like that. Absolutely. Not all of them. Yeah, listen, I acknowledge that, Lee. I did. First thing I said, it's not all women. But men, and I'm talking to you right now, men, if you are trying to talk to a woman and you are bringing, you're trying to talk to her about deeper topics, you're trying to, you want a woman that you can have a deeper conversation with and she not feeling it, or she just kind of like, it's not a lack of confidence. I'm going to show you what confidence is. You'd be like, you know what? It was nice talking to you. I'm going to go. You have a good night. I walk clean off. clean the hell off. I don't care. I just don't care. So me speaking deep and then her not being turned on and a lack of confidence, she just don't want that. She expecting you to come up to her like every other goddamn dude. As much as women say, just like every other dude. No, what it is that they want a certain type of dude to come up to them. That's what it is. All right, let's finish this. We're getting way too deep in these weeds, which is what we were supposed to be doing, but.
Okay, so number 2 is low confidence. Women can sense a man's low confidence from a mile away. It is a turnoff for many women. I was with a guy with low confidence, and I had to constantly build his self-esteem up every single day. Eventually, he became the confident man that I saw in him, but it took a lot of my energy, guys. And a lot of women are not as patient as me. They will not sit there and build up a man's self-esteem every single day like that.
So remember I just told you guys, I said, look, you have to be willing to walk away. If you want to look at this like poker, you got to be willing to put them cards down. You got to be willing to walk away from the table. The problem is you have some men out here today that are simping so hard and so desperate to try to make a woman fit into, basically like him, even with a lack of confidence, then you guys, you come off with less confidence. You got to be willing to walk clean the hell away from the table. Like, you know what? It was nice talking to you. I hope you have a good night. And then walk. Matter of fact, I've left bad conversations and walked clean over to a whole nother girl right in front of her face and start talking to her. I don't care. I don't care. I'll walk clean away from you. If you're not giving me what I want, if I don't feel like I'm getting what I need out of the conversation, I'll walk clean away from you and go talk to somebody else. I don't care. And I've had those girls come and look at me later like, oh, I see you got somebody else. Yeah, I do. So I don't care. Okay? Corey says, my friends earn money. We don't do game. We ain't players. We know who we are. Absolutely, Corey. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know who you are. You ain't trying to play these games. Unfortunately, modern women, a lot of modern women today are, like they say, oh, guys are just players and this, that, and the third. Yet and still, guess who they go home with? Those same players, those same guys running game. I just watched it happen in Vegas. I just watched it happen. I sat and drank with my friends, and I'm people watching the whole time, and I watched everything I'm talking about happen. And I've been through it. I've been clubbing for a lot of years. I've been clubbing for decades. I'm good at this. Lee says, my girl went on a date and the guy walked in with his head down, shoulders rolled down, biggest turn off confidence. Yeah. I'm going to leave this on the screen. Guys. Now, Corey in the previous statement just talked about, we ain't players and this, that, and the third. And I get that, Corey. But I want you to read what Lee just put down there. Because this is a very valuable lesson, man. Very valuable lesson. You may be speaking and thinking you're speaking with confidence, but your body language says everything. Okay? Your body language says everything. And this right here, what she's talking about, head down, walk with your head high. Be strong in your resolve. It's not saying be a jerk. Just be confident in who you are and be willing to walk away from the table. Come to that table. Remember earlier, I don't know if you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, okay? But if you didn't hear what I said earlier, I talked about how, damn, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry about that. Let me take a little puff of this. Damn, I had a good thought. Listen, you got to be willing. Oh, I talked about how I told my daughter how when I go to a job or when it comes to doing anything, I feel like there's nothing I can't do. There's nothing I can't accomplish. That's the way I feel. Like, matter of fact, low key, when I go to job interviews, the few that I've been to, I always seem to get the job if I want it, right? But I go in and I'm like, if you don't hire me, I'm going to be okay. If you don't hire me, you are missing out. And I'm willing to walk out the door. And guess what? If I don't get a good feel from you as the employer, then I am already looking for the next job. I'm already looking at my next opportunities. You think I'm going to wait for one place to call me? Hell nah. Hell nah, I'm not waiting on one place to call me. You either going to meet me where I'm at or I'm going to walk. And you can say, well, what about the money? Don't you need the money? No, because I'm never going to put myself in a position that I'm going to go for a job interview and I need you. Now, roll that back to what Lee just said. My girl went on a date and the guy walked in, head down, shoulders rolled, biggest turnoff, lack of confidence. Now, let's apply that to what Lee just said. You walk up to a woman, you walk in there confidently like, I got this job, or you guys should be hiring me. Hey, I've done the work. You should be looking at me. I know what I got over these guys around me. I know what I have over these other applicants. If you don't pick me, it's your loss. Okay? Because I know what I have to offer. And guess what? I'll clean walk over to the next job opportunity and I'll start talking to them. Matter of fact, I'll start talking to them in your face. Okay? It's the same thing. It's the same type of confidence. So this is about, should men change their nature? No. That's not me being a jerk. That's just me being confident in who I am. And that's the way we have to be. But we're going to get to that. Brandon says, man, it's a shame that modern females today, such as black women in my generation, want to be in relationships with bad boys, such as thugs and gangsters. It's a damn shame, Brandon. Matter of fact, it's such a damn shame. Maybe you guys heard this, but there was a video clip where the woman was like, I'm looking for a thug, like banker. You know, I want a banker dude, but he got to be like a thug. Who the hell gonna hire a thug banker dude? You'd be stupid to put the fox in the hen house. It's stupid. It don't even make no goddamn sense. Instead of being in relationships with good and nice guys today, how the way they reject them. Shake my head. Well, listen, I want to change your mindset, Brandon. I don't want the gents here and anybody listening to me, I don't want you to be good guys. Don't be that dude. Good guys do not last. That's what we're talking about tonight. Should men change their nature for modern women? No, do not be a good guy. He said, don't be a good guy, Sean? Yes, don't be a good guy. Don't be a good guy. I want you to be a real man. I don't want you to be a good guy. I want you to be a real man. I want you to operate in your masculinity. I want you to operate in confidence. I'm not going to get into it too deep now because we're going to talk about, stick around. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. Pardon me. But Brandon's absolutely right. They want thugs and stuff. And it's like, make that make sense. It doesn't make sense, but what it is that these thugs and bad boys have a certain cachet, a certain swag about them. Women know what these guys are about, but they are so turned on by them, they can't help but talk to them. It's attractive. Okay, you already said that. Okay. And then Lee says there's a difference between confidence and cocky. Absolutely. And I will even challenge to say, Lee, that you need to have a little bit of cockiness too. Because you could be a confident man with no swag, but we're going to call that cockiness. You got to have some swag about you. You got to have a little cockiness. You got to be confident in who you are. Now, you don't want to be overly cocky because it is a turnoff to women. You do want to have a lot of confidence. And having a lot of confidence doesn't mean you have to be a jerk. It just means that you have to be strong in your resolve. And you do have to flaunt it a little bit. Because women flaunt too, don't they? Women flaunt. When they out there, like, I'm a bad beat. Y'all should talk to me. So if it's a turnoff for you guys, why shouldn't it be a turnoff for a man? Why do women get to be that way, be a little cocky, a little overconfident, hiding all this overconfidence? It's not even confidence, cockiness, delusional thoughts of grandeur, hiding it behind a fragile self-esteem, hiding it behind trauma. Women do it all the time. So though I understand what you're saying, men need to have a little bit of that swag in their confidence as well. They need to have a little cockiness in behind it too. Because Lee, I'll tell you, I've had women be like, you a little cocky with it, ain't you? Like, look, I'm confident in myself. I know what I got to offer. And you can see that look on their face like, I don't like that cockiness. They were talking to me later. So you got to portray it right. You got to do it right. Okay? Carl says, man, bro, facts. It must fit. And it's got to fit. Look, man, listen, don't compromise. This is going to make you stronger in position. If you're talking to a woman and it's not fitting right, it don't feel right. And I'm going to show some video clips of that in a little bit. Again, I always build a narrative. Okay? If you come to this channel, Sean is building a story that I want you guys to know. All this y'all saying in the chat, all that we're talking about right now, I have video clips. We're about to talk about this all. But I also have a very controversial one. I can't wait for you guys to see that one, okay? We got to get through this, though. John says, if you're talking to women with your head down, you are not confident. Facts. Facts. Hey, yeah, you can't look her in the eye. Look her in the eye. Look her in the eye and be confident in what you're saying till you almost make okay, don't be like, hey, I'm confident. Like, you don't want to spook her off. But be you. Look her in the eye. Let her know, like, look, I'm looking into your soul. If you on your purpose and your grind, you'll look through a woman's eyes and you'll see deep in her soul. I don't see all of the insecurities and stuff. I'll see all of I see it. Not where you make her uncomfortable, like, oh, he creepy. He give me the creepy eyes. He giving me the creepy eyes. Don't be that dude. Okay. Just guys, don't be that dude. Where you're across the room and you're just staring. Don't be that dude. Okay? Some of you guys do that. You guys will sit there and just, she's so pretty. Like, no, you're creeping them out. I wasn't even trying to make this about dating. I'm trying to make this about like who you are as a person, but we talk about this stuff, okay? Corey wants a 12-year-old wife. Where do you stand? That's disgusting, and you shouldn't, okay? We grown men here, so no. And if you're that dude, get off my channel. Carl says, I get that during the draft process, I would tell teams, if you pass on me, you're hurting yourself. Not cocky, just done the work. Yeah, Carl. Look, man, if you a man that's been putting in the work and doing what you're supposed to do, that's not cocky. You just put in, as a man, we have to build ourselves up. As a man, we have to do so much work to get to where we're at. We go through so much more rejection than women do. Women don't even know the fathoms. They don't even fathom how deep the rejection goes. How many times you have to pull your self-esteem off the ground. Whereas if you go reject a woman, she might yell at you and get mad, but you done crushed her. You could crush a woman's self-esteem, depends on how you do it. I'm going to play a video clip about that tonight. See, you guys are hitting on all cylinders. You guys understand what I'm trying to relay to you guys tonight. I'm telling you, it gets deep. It gets deep tonight, okay? And then Omar says, if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel tonight. Yeah, make sure. Absolutely. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? This is for you. This is a men's channel. And I have I think Anywhere from like 12 to 15% of my subscribers are women. We have the lovely Lee here actually contributing to the conversation. We're going to be respectful of her. But this is the kind of talks that we need to have because she is dropping gems for us tonight that we can discuss and talk about. Lee up here throwing volleyballs up for me to spike for the night. But you know what, though? We need to have these conversations. And gents, having this lady tell you, hey, this is what, what real women are looking for. The type of women that we really want. She's telling you that stuff. But Lee, don't get it twisted. These modern women today are ratchet and reckless. I showed you some clips earlier. This is the kind of stuff that we see. Just like y'all say there's no good men. We saying, we're just not seeing it. If you didn't put in the work, especially if you're a dude that's really been grinding and working for a lot of years to try to better yourself and make you be the best person that you need to be, just not seeing it. Again, men have to go through so much rejection and have to put in so many years. Just think about a man if he was trying to fit the six-figure dude. Most people don't even reach that type of levels until they're in their 40s and 50s. All right? And I'm going to tell you, when I was doing engineering, you know how many hours I had to put in to make six figures? Hell, when I was in the industry, in the service industry in Vegas, if you knew for when I went over six figures, if you want to know how many hours I had to put in, I worked until I couldn't work, until my feet were just hurting. And I thought about the hours I was putting in, and it was just dragging me down because I got all these injuries from the military, man. So I grind now with the YouTube channel. You guys don't know how hard I work to make this, finding these clips, doing my research, editing, conversing with other people, man, trying to make sure that this thing runs correctly. You guys don't know. I work harder now than I ever have. Sometimes I go without sleep to make sure I put out this. I don't always feel like doing live streams. These things are long and they're taxing. At the end of 3-4 hour live streams, I eat and I completely am exhausted. But I do that because I believe in this. And I'm thankful for the gents of TSG Uncut and the ladies. Y'all gents too. I do this for you guys. Okay? So when you're a man on your grind and on your purpose, you ain't got time for this BS, man. Some of you guys are running after these knuckleheads. You're paying thousands of dollars to see feet. Corey earlier said he's a simp destroyer. Yeah. We need to destroy simps out of this society, man, because they holding us back, man. Simps is, and I'm about to click on this. Watch this. Simps is holding us back. And then Lee, a real man. Yes. Yeah, because a real man ain't got time. He's confident in himself. And he's like, look, I ain't got time for these games. And that's what we're trying to create here. We're trying to create real men who are doing real stuff, who are about their purpose and about their grind, who ain't got time for the BS. That's what I advocate for here on this channel, Lee. Okay? Preach. Lee, I'm so grateful you being here tonight. You got the conversation lit tonight. Brandon is too. We got my boy. Y'all all are doing it. Carl, you guys are always here, man. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, especially in America, though, of what these American black girls are be attracted to, though. Man, listen, I'm not going to get on the sisters too much. I'm talking about them in general because the attitude is prevalent no matter whether they're black or not, right? Again, I saw it through all races while I was out in Vegas. I just saw this attitude like, I deserve to be in this VIP, and I'm pretty, so I deserve this. And guys, some of you guys, like, women should just do this for me, and they should just like me, and blah, blah, blah. Y'all just as bad as some of them women. How they gonna like you when you ain't putting in the work on yourself? You haven't worked on your own development. Like, what woman wants to mess with you? Why would she want to and you haven't even put in the effort? Some of you guys want these women to fall over at y'all feet and y'all ain't did that bit of work. Just like some of these women out here are, oh, I'm pretty. And then some of them not even 5 adjustable, 5 4s, think they deserve 8s, 9s, and 10s. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. We have a bunch of delusional ass people out here that's not willing to put in the work on themselves, that bit, not even a little bit, and think they deserve something. You don't deserve shit you ain't worked for. Okay? Brenda says, and yeah, ever since that, you told me, like, don't just be a nice guy, be a man. Like, just be a real man. And not be too much of a beta orbiter, though. Yeah, man. Don't sit there and be waiting for somebody to like you. We're going to talk about all this tonight. I don't want to get too far into it, Brandon, but let me make sure I say this. I want to address that last part you said, a beta orbiter. Some of you guys are hanging around certain women that you know, hoping that they give you a chance. If you're that guy waiting on her to give you a chance, you're messing up. If she don't already see you, move the hell on. Move the hell on. Matter of fact, start looking at her like, friend zone her. Don't let her take up all your time. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you got another date, let it be known. Hey, I can't go out with you tonight. Can't be your beta orbiter tonight. I got a date. Oh, okay. Let her know. Look, what are we doing? Oh, we ain't doing nothing? I got another date. Okay? You guys are scared to do that. You're scared to hurt these women's feelings instead of being a real man. She'll be more attracted to the fact that you just like, whatever, you played her off, let you have another girl on your arm now. They be like, maybe it's something I didn't see. Let that woman be having a good time around you. Let that woman love you. You can see in their eyes, like, then they do that craziness, bro. They be doing that craziness like, what she got that I ain't got? How did she do that? Yeah, because she was acting right. That's how she got it. She was acting right. And she could get it. All right? Hey, Jubin in the house. Bro, the world is lined up to tell a man just how good he's not. Facts. Women just don't get that. Bro, we go through, Jubin, man. You already know, man. You guys know, man. We go through so much rejection. The world is always telling a man he ain't good enough. Men are always in competition, whether it be with the world, other men. We are competing against other men. We understand, real men understand competition. All right? Let me get through these comments so we can get through these videos, man. I'm long stroking right now. That's why I thought to myself that I wouldn't mind creating my own YouTube channel, such as a travel channel, and name myself as CB Passport Strengthened, to encourage men to get their passports. Man, listen, Brandon, if you have any thoughts about starting a YouTube channel, you can always hit me up on my Instagram. I'll give you whatever advice. But if you're going to do it, you got to do it for other reasons other than that, okay? You got to do it other than just to tell men to get their passports. If that's the case, just start a TikTok channel and do it on there. Just start it on Instagram and do it there. But if you're going to come to YouTube streets, bro, this grind is something real. My brother Omar will tell you that. John from Flights Ham Kitbox, the Sand Van, all these people, MZG, right? Like all these people, they got YouTube channels, will tell you that this is a grind, bro. And you got to be willing to be in it for years, because it may not hit for years. I feel blessed to have a monetized channel. And I almost quit. December this year, I almost quit. So if you're starting a YouTube channel, you got to make sure you ready for that. Okay? Lee's just laughing at us. You failed. I'm sorry I interrupted your stream. Good luck with the women's. Thank you. I appreciate that. Carl says, bro, now I got a piece of change. Got a piece of change. F the North American hyena for real. Carl, don't be bitter, man. But do be on your purpose. If that's what you want, go after it. If you want something, go after it, man. That's why there's this argument. I was talking to a brother last night on, or this morning actually, and it was on Zoom to Thailand's channel. Shout out to Zoom to Thailand, my boy Richie Mack. And he was just saying, hey, man, you know, I'm tired of these guys. There's a lot of hate for brothers that go over to look for women. And their argument is, well, if you can't get a woman here, then why would you go somewhere else? And I understand their frustration because they're like, no, I don't understand their frustration. Like, actually, the first thing I said to their brother was, why do you care? Why do you care what another brother's doing? Why do we have so much hate? Why are you hating on brothers for wanting to exercise their options? Now, where we agree at, and I need you guys to understand this. This is Sean C's position on this. And it may not be popular, but I don't give a damn. Okay? If you're going to go overseas and you're not willing to do the work on yourself here, I don't give a damn about whether you work on the women here or not. I don't care where you talk to women at. But if you ain't willing to do the work on yourself and put in the work on yourself that you need to be doing, and then you're going to go over there and act a donkey, and you're going to mess it up for the good men and women that's going overseas because you didn't act a donkey, I don't want you to travel. Again, that might be unpopular, but I don't want a bunch of busters over there. I don't want you acting like an ass and going over there. I don't care what you do over there. But if you're going to mess it up for me and you're going to mess it up for the brothers that's out there networking, having a good time, I don't want you to go. Stay here in the States. There's plenty over here for you. You know, look, guys that are traveling, you can call us betas, you can call us simps, you can call us whatever you want. You can call us whatever. I don't care. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I really don't give a shit. Okay? When I'm sitting there and I got peace, and I'm interacting with people and they're good people, and they're basically opening up their arms and opening up their houses and opening up their establishments to make me feel like I have a good time because I'm showing them dignity and respect. That's what I care about. That's what I care about for you brothers when you go over there. Okay? If you're looking for a good woman and you feel like you got to leave here to do it, good on you. Make sure you work on yourself. Don't be a buster ass dude here and then a buster ass dude out there too. Because I don't want to see you. Stay here. It's so bad over there. Don't go. Don't go. It's so bad. Oh, you don't want to go over there. You don't want to go. Okay? Pookies who can't do better play games. Yeah, man. Men who haven't learned to be real men play games. We ain't got no time for that. Oh, did I miss this? And to explore the world and get out of the matrix in America. Ever since that, I've watched QB Passport Flex's channel to emphasize and encourage men like that. Listen, man, it's very inspirational to see people doing what you want to do, man. Listen, there's Forbes puts out a list of cheapest places to retire in the world. They do it like every 1 year to 6 months. And I've been looking at that Forbes list for a very long time. And I knew I was going to do this. Now, I think I'm going to do a community post. It's going to be a simple post. I didn't even do one today, did I? No, I don't think I did a community post today. That's weird. Damn. My bad, y'all. Try to do one every day. I have a picture of what I wrote in my senior book when I was 18, 17, going on 18 or whatever, that I was going to travel the world. I said I was going to do this years ago. And then I let life get in the way. And I let myself get in the way. I forgot my dreams. I forgot my hopes. I forgot what I was going after because I let life get in the way. Because I think we don't believe it to be true, that we have the power to affect and change our own circumstances. We want to blame everybody else. That's why I said, don't be bitter at women for what's going on with you. It's you. When this damn channel wasn't getting any views at all, it wasn't y'all. It was me. I didn't give y'all a product worth watching. And so I kept working hard to make it happen, to build this channel up. And now we're 85 subs away from 2K. Blows my mind, man. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and help us get to 2K. All right? And I'll figure out something to do. Okay? I'll figure out something to do at 2K. All right? But I don't understand men who want to blame everybody. You're a man, damn it. Get out there and work for it, man. But sitting here blaming these women for it ain't going to help. Okay? It's not going to help you. You got to do it. And I swear to you, if you be the man that you should be and be the best you should be, you're going to attract women. You are. Okay? You're going to attract, hopefully, the right woman. Not just women, but the right woman. Where are we at? Omar says, motivation is the first level of making change in your life. Facts, man. Right? Facts. Lee says, I got you. Thank you, Lee. Okay, man. If you 30 on fries, oh, man. Did you just bring a Coming to America reference to this? Carl, don't do that, bro. Because I love quoting movies. If you're going to be 30 on the fries, what was that? See, I'm washing lettuce. And then I'm going to be on fries. And then the grill. And then in a year or 3, I'm going to be assistant manager. And that's when the big bucks come in. Let me finish reading this. You don't get a supermodel. If you're a woman with a 3 of a Ray Ray's bastard, if you got 3 of Ray Ray's bastard kids, you don't get 6-figure men. Yes, it's understanding your market value. This isn't a knock to people. But if you don't have what appeals to people, you're not going to get that type of attention. Okay? You're not going to get it. You don't deserve everything. You don't just deserve something because you think it. I have a lot of confidence. If I don't just deserve certain things because I think it. I'm not pulling supermodels. I know I'm not going to do that because I'm not in a place to do such. And I wouldn't want them airheads anyway. But if I could, I'm not in a place. I'm just not in that place. And I have no one to blame but myself if that's what I want. See what I'm saying? But you can't be on the fries flipping burgers and shit and think somebody's supposed to holler at you. Or you could be a Pookie and Ray Ray and you can make it happen. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? You need that fry connect. Because I'm saying I'll come home every night. I got that fries for you and everything. And I got them fries and them burgers for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna do that for you? Can't nobody. You want fries, you come through my line. Okay? Omar laughing at it. What about these sweet potato fries, man? Look, I'll be on them fries. Girl, I got them sweet potato fries. I got them on lock because I don't nobody make them crispy like I do. Okay? You want them fries, you come through my line. Oh, you guys having a good time. That's what we want here tonight. What y'all sipping on? Man, my drink low as hell right now. My mom almost drank the last of my drink, man. Okie dokie, Sean, I agreed of what you said about me creating my own YouTube travel channel. Yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Hold up. Let me put the banner up. There's the YouTube thing. Hit me up, bro. If you want to know about it, follow me on there. Haven't been posting a lot lately. I'm sorry about that, but I will get back on my grind here soon enough. All right? And we're going to make it do what it do, baby. All right? Man, y'all making all these comments, man. I got to get back to this video. Carl says, right, Abla. All right. Luce is in the house. Most passport bros, haters, or just people disliking black men travel are not travelers. They just hating and discouraging from the sidelines. Man, Luce is speaking facts over here. Man, ain't nothing worse than a sideline hater. How you gonna tell somebody who then took the time to save their money, had the bravery enough to be able to say, I'm leaving the country. You know how brave that is? Most people who are scared to leave outside of 200 miles where they're from. Most people are scared to leave. I've lived in 7 different states, bro. 7 different states. And I used to think like 7 ain't a lot of states to live in. Yes, it is. Most people don't live in 7 states. Most people live at 2 or 3 at most. 7 different states. Cross-country road trips. Been to multiple countries, man. Right? Bro, what you gonna tell brothers that's been doing that? You on the sidelines scared. Ain't proved nothing. You think you know about this? You think you know about just packing up and leaving and moving somewhere? Bro, I sold all my stuff. Not all my stuff, but I sold stuff that was valuable to me just to be able to travel full time. Just to say, you know what? Man, I was in Vegas. I'm hanging out with my people and everything like that. And I'm literally 4 minutes up the street from where my condo was at. You know how weird that felt not to be in my condo? You know how weird it felt that for the first time in my adult life, I don't own a car? Man, it felt weird at first, not having a car. And now, like, I'm used to it. It's okay, right? We adapt. If anything I learned being in the military for 20 years is I adapt. It feels weird, but you'll be all right. Okay? I'm telling you, it'll be all right. Just man up. Have a plan. Go for it. All right? Omar said, there's still time to share this live stream with 3 more people. This info needs to be heard. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate that. No alcohol here, sir. Only green. Yeah, Drew Bean, I know you do. I know, bro. I know. I don't really, it's funny. Like, I don't really drink a lot. Like, I have this one drink. It's almost about to be done. That's it. I'll be back to water and stuff. Damn, I didn't bring a water bottle up here. I may have to take an intermission, you guys. Please keep some water up here. All right. TV, okay, I got you, I understand. Okay, yeah. All right, you guys are talking. All right, let's get back to this video. I've had this on this damn screen for too long. Let's get back to it. Let's finish hearing what she got to say.
You guys are too grown to be sitting here needing a woman to validate you. You should be validating yourself. Build yourself up.
If you're doing the work, you don't need a woman to validate you, man. How you going to sit there and be needy and need attention like them? It's because a lot of us grew up around women, single mothers, aunts. And now we sit there and find ourselves needing the same validation. Listen, men do need some level of validation. And what I mean that is, what I'm saying is when you're on your purpose and your grind and you got your woman, yeah, as a man, you want to know that your woman appreciates the efforts that you're putting in. That's facts. We all need some level of validation and acceptance because we're human. But some of these dudes out here, y'all sitting there just fucking like little bitches, man. Y'all y'all need the same type of attention these women do, man. And then wonder why you can't get a good woman or why you don't have anybody. You're doing it to yourself, man. You're shooting yourself in the foot, man. She's speaking facts.
Know that you look good inside and out. You shouldn't have to need a woman to do that. Yes, she should be complimenting you, but it shouldn't be a need, okay? And a lot of you guys are coming up in here emotionally immature, broken inside, and you're expecting to get the woman that you want. How does that work? You have to be confident about who you are on the inside as well as the outside, guys. And a lot of you don't feel good about what you look like or who you are. You don't feel like a man. You don't have the amount of money you want. You're not going after your purpose.
Whoa, what do we talk about all the time on this channel? What do I say on this channel all the time? This woman right here just said exactly what I say. Go look at this channel. I always talk about men. Go look at the old live streams. At some point, I bring up all the time about men being on their purpose instead of sitting here on the sidelines complaining about what you don't have and who these girls out here tripping, blah, blah, blah. Up here bitter. That's how I know you ain't did the work. If you sitting here bitter at these damn women because what you don't have and what you ain't got, you have no one to blame but yourself. Be a man and go out there and get that shit. Go out and get what you're worth. But don't sit and complain about that crap. All right? Listen, I'm going to put on blast modern women's behavior. You let me do that, okay? Pardon me. Let me do that. Don't be bitter. Be on your purpose. Be on your grind, man. You ain't got time to complain if you grinding and working. You know why I don't hear these haters on Passport Bros? Because I ain't got time to listen to it. Bro, I'm on my grind, bro. Like literally, the you hating on the sideline don't do nothing but motivate me, man. It makes me want to go harder in the paint because I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like a hater on the sideline, bro. Hating like, look at this dude. What you look like a grown-ass dude hating on a man that's out there grinding. You sound like a little bitch. Okay? That's what you do. If you that dude, you sound like a little bitch. Hating on dudes for going out and going after it, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing as a man. Someone sit here and complain about your goddamn situation and stuff like that, and you ain't doing all the things you need to be doing. We men. Nobody gives a shit. They don't. And y'all know that. So stop complaining about it. Don't be that dude, man. Don't be that dude, bro. Seriously. Lucis, men require respect. Facts. But the caveat is that respect comes from your purpose and productivity. Exactly what she's talking about in this video, man. It's exactly what the young lady's talking about. All this goddamn like, they don't like me. Because you sound like a little bitch. Habla conmigo TV. Thanks, thanks, homie. Appreciate it. Yeah, and to show everybody about my journey of me traveling to Mexico and Jamaica, though. Yeah, bro, look. Brandon, we can get you on your way, bro. Like I said, hit me up, bro. You got a wealth of knowledge here in this chat on these YouTube streets, bro. If that's what you want to do, I do caution you, make a commitment. I gave myself a 2-year commitment, right? I said in 2 years, if this thing ain't working out, I'm done. And I was already monetized before that. So, now I have a new goal. We're going to hit this 2K. Y'all going to get me to 2K? Share this with somebody. Share this video with somebody. Y'all know I'm coming with that heat tonight. Share this with somebody. We're 85 subscribers away from 2K. Get me there. You want this message? You want this to continue going? Give me the 2K. Omar says, I will tune, fam. All you got to do is press record, right? We talk about it all the time. Tune in. Yep. All right. Let's finish up this young lady's video right quick. Let's finish up this video. I'm sorry I went off on you guys, but I got to do that. That's what big bro, uncle, friend, brother, that's what I'm supposed to do.
You think you're too fat. You don't like your acne, your teeth, whatever it is that you're struggling with. And you're expecting a girl to like it for you. And then saying that the reason why you're getting rejected is because you're too nice. That's not the reason, guys. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, self-evaluate, and figure out what it is you need to improve. That's all I got.
That's all I got, too, for that video. Oh, we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back, baby. We're going to bring it back. Look, tonight's live stream, you guys, I turned off monetization. So if you have it in your heart, donate a super chat to the channel. Go ahead. God dang it. Go ahead. There's a Cash App thing there. You can Cash App me too, man. Appreciate it. All that helps the channel. Again, this microphone, these headphones, that video, I put it all back in here. The nice little banner I can put up on StreamYard, that's all because you guys fund this channel. You guys fund this channel, man. If you guys want to support, please consider donating to the channel, man. Everything that you give helps out us to be able to continue to have these conversations, okay? I put a lot of work into this, man. A lot of work into these streams. A lot of work into bringing this information, man. I don't even watch TV. I have to force myself to watch TV to take a break. That's how hard I work. And I do this because I believe in this. Just like women dress up, a man should too. Absolutely, Lee. And Lee, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. You know what I miss about living in Vegas? I learned this when I was back there. I was in some of the clubs and the spots that I like to go to. And And I was thinking, I was like, oh, the weather's been real nice the whole time I've been in Vegas. But all I could think about is how I would come through my spot and I'd be wearing suits and stuff, man. Oh, that was one thing. Because I lived in Hawaii for so long. And when I was living in Hawaii, it was like you could never wear a suit. Like it would only get cold for a little bit. So I could wear maybe a sport coat. And then certain times of the night, you have that sport coat, you're sweating, even though it's still, it gets a little chilly out there during the winter. You get used to the heat, then it's kind of chilly at night. But man, when I moved to Vegas and I had bought some suits, I had some suits and everything, especially once I got out of the military. And I had a whole bunch of suits, man. You boys looking fly and everything. Then I got big, and then I couldn't fit those suits. I was hulking the suits out. So, but yeah, like I would just try to wear these graphic T-shirts with comic books on it and crap like that, and that's cool if that's the type of woman you want to attract. But women want to know you can dress up, just like you want to know they can dress up. They want to know you can dress up. They want to be able to go out and see you look clean, baby. And I'm not saying you got to spend a whole bunch of money to be fly, but you could be dressed like a man. You understand what I'm saying? They appreciate that. T-Max with the $5 super chat. Man. One of these days I'll get sound effects, real sound effects, but I don't mind doing that, T-Mac. He said, practice what you preach, ladies. All I got to say. Yeah, listen, that's why I hold us to this standard here at the TSG. I'm about to say the Sensational Gym. But at TSG Uncut, I'm going to hold us to that standard, man. Listen, man, instead of complaining about it, go after it, man. Go after it. Be the guy you want to be. Don't complain about it. Be about it. We want these modern women to be about it and to be better with their behaviors and their attitudes. We got to be about it first, right? Thank you, T-Mac, for the big support of the channel. T-Mac, thank you, brother. Again, all the support you guys show me, man, I put right back into this channel, man. And then hours of research and effort, man. And I do this because you guys are, I can't even say it. I'm lost for words. Just at the generosity that you guys display on this channel, man. And Brandon says, no doubt, my man Sean, I hear you of what you said. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep speaking the truth. Let's get to this next video, man. Like I'm excited. I'm gonna mute this one first so I can do the transition properly. Now this woman gonna go ham on it. This is one of these videos that I knew I was gonna get demonetized for. Okay, I knew this video alone would demonetize this video. So I purposely cut off monetization. So everything I get tonight is from you guys, man. I really appreciate it. If you can cash out a couple dollars, man, I appreciate it. It's like, again, it's all to support this channel. And please hit that like button. If you stepping in here and you haven't hit the like button, that's going to get the algorithm going, letting everybody know what's going on here tonight, getting this type of information out to the gents and to the ladies that are willing to lend their ear to us being better men. That's what we're here about. Okay. Carl says, I wear t-shirts and shorts. My money makes me dressy. Bro, listen, I'm not saying you can't wear t-shirts and shorts and stuff. Look, man, when I was living in Mexico, I had my dress up shorts and shirts, and then I had my regular, right? I'm wearing a dry fit sports shirt now because I be getting a little warm up in here, okay? Up here spitting and stuff. But you know what? But I don't care. I dress the way I want to dress. I have fun. Damn, I had some food in my teeth. Felt like it. I hope I didn't, but because I've been going the whole stream, bro. You know what? It's not saying you can't wear your t-shirts and stuff. I do it all the time, right? I made a video when I was wearing a Punisher shirt. I don't give a damn. I was putting out facts on a YouTube short, Carl, and a woman straight up told me, like, who gonna listen to a man with a Superman hoodie on? I said, look, when you can do what I do, when you're not relying on anybody else for your money, when you just cool, I can say what the hell I want to. even if I had a binky and a bonnet on, okay? You think I care? You think I care? Man, look, some of these people got me fucked up. Excuse my French, but I got monetization turned off. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all think I give a shit. I give a shit about the gents. I give a shit about this channel. I give a shit about the message. Think I give a damn? Y'all got me twisted. Y'all got me twisted. All right? When you operate in your purpose, you do you, man. You're not worried about what, unless it's your boys telling you like, yo, bro, you messing up. Right? There's a lady in my life very special to me, and she like, you working too hard. Like, what? What? I'm working too hard. Yeah, you don't take no breaks. She was telling me right, man. I was going too hard in the paint. And I appreciate my brothers and my sisters telling me that kind of stuff. Lucis with the $5 super chat. Hey, don't cut monetization. You grinding too hard to cut yourself. Make YouTube work for that demonetize. Keep creating. Oh, yeah. No, listen, I get that. I get what you're saying. I should make the algorithm say they're not going to pay me, but I know it's going to happen. They flagged simple stuff that we were talking about in this channel. I've already cursed like a dozen times, and I knew I was going to go hard in the paint tonight. So it is what it is. I got you guys too. You know what I mean? You're right. I should cut it on and see what happens. I know it's going to get flagged though. Listen, I want to get to the rest of these videos because I'm ready to, if anybody want to come up, whatever, Lucis, if you want to come up, stuff like that. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to play this last one. Let me see where we're at in the videos real quick. Oh, damn. Well, yeah, we got some videos, y'all. I got one more. It's really controversial, though. Can't wait to play that one. All right, but we're going to speed through this. I'm going to let this one play, and I'll speak as we go. Well, I did that. Let me get this off of here. Okay? And we're going to let this lady, why women disrespect men. Okay? So this is more into being men, being who we should be. So why are we allowing women to disrespect us? Let's see what she got to say. Oh, I had it muted. What an idiot. All right, we ready to roll. We're ready to roll.
Somebody got to say it, and I be the bitch to say it. Guys, it's y'all motherfucking fault. These booty head ass bitches don't respect y'all, be acting up, talking to y'all like y'all motherfucking kids. It's y'all fault. See, the problem is y'all won't do what need to be done when that shit fucking happen. Y'all be trying to protect her motherfucking feelings. Now the bitch think it's okay to talk to you like a motherfucking kid.
Remember I just said earlier? Did I just not say that earlier about protecting their feelings? Who gives a damn? I told you what it is, and if you can't accept that, I'm a roll. And you got to be good with it. But you guys, some guys are so damn lonely and so needy to have a woman validate you. You're going to just accept it. I'm not accepting crap. I ain't got to accept crap. Okay? I ain't got to accept crap. So she right. Let's get back to it.
She treating you like one too, telling her motherfucking friends, bragging about the shit. And he ain't gonna leave. You know why she's saying that? Because you motherfucking won't. You gonna sit there and be motherfucking disrespected.
You're gonna be disrespected because you don't feel you. Look, we talk about women not having value or self-worth, and men are like that too right now. There's a lot of men who don't value themselves and wonder why they get treated a certain way. If you allow people to treat you badly, it's because you don't have the self-worth to say, I'm worth more than this. She is not speaking wrong.
Then you gonna complain. When you clearly know exactly what the fuck you need to fucking do. Then expectations turn to obligations, and anything you do will not be motherfucking appreciated. But it's your fucking fault. Because you don't demand the fucking respect that you need and deserve. You let the booty head ass bitch disrespect you. And go against your motherfucking leadership. Now the fuck that guy. You know what? Nope.
All right, she done on that one. Let me bring it back to me. To me. All right. What y'all think about that one? I'm going to go to the chat and see what y'all saying. She was a little raw with it, but she was right. Right. Leah is absolutely correct. You a man. Ladies, I don't expect, listen, women talk about it too, like having men that's just going to talk down and disrespect them. I don't believe in that either. Where you're going to try to basically it's verbal abuse. And some people just allow that. Now, ladies, I don't recommend going up in a man's face and disrespecting him because you like, I'm not going to let anybody disrespect me. See, that's part of the problem with these women today. Okay? Come in and step into a man like they a man. And that's what men don't want that. All right? Be able to use your words. Use your words. Okay? MZG says, true, I had to learn that the hard way. We all did, bro. I'm not sitting here excluding myself. I had to learn that shit the hard way too. Right? It took me to know, like, what am I doing? How am I getting disrespected and I'm doing all this stuff? Because I didn't put my goddamn foot down when I should have. Or in one of my cases, I took my foot off the gas. You know, I let the door open too long. That's a problem too. You on your leadership. If you're a leader, let me tell you about being in the military. You got to have your foot down the whole time. It's just like being a school teacher. If you let up off the gas, these kids are going to get loud. The classroom is going to get crazy. It was the same thing in the military. If you don't keep your foot down and you don't keep grinding your purpose and giving direction to your guys, you let that foot off the gas and they're going to try to take advantage of you. And that is unacceptable as a chief, unacceptable as a leader. And that's what happens. Okay? That's why you got to do the work. Because you don't want to be doing it to be fronting. You want to do it because that's in your DNA. It is who you are. To not let your foot up. Like, we going to do this. I got purpose and grind. You can either roll with it or you can't. But I'm not going to accept anything less. And then you keep pushing because you got a mission. You have a mission to fulfill. And as a chief, I had a job to do. Whether I disagree with the orders or not, I had a job to do. And if I took my foot off the gas, my guys weren't going to be able to operate to their optimal level. Now, relate that crap to your everyday life. It works. Yes, use your words. Yeah, man. Some of you guys be like, well, first of all, one thing we hate about women is that they just assume, men and women, both. It's people that don't know how to communicate. Let's just put it out there. Communication. Part of that communication that we talk about that's so essential to relationships, any type of relationship, is not assuming that somebody understands or knows what you're talking about. And not getting defensive when somebody tells you. It's having that reciprocal conversation. Unfortunately, guys, a lot of modern women today use sign language. When things aren't going their way and you are using facts, logic, and this, that, and the third, you get a lot of sign language. Shame, insult, guilt, and it need to be right. And men, we're tired of it. And we shouldn't accept it. All right? Let's get to the next video. Now, this is the next portion of this, right? I'm going to open up the chat. I'm going to open up the stream in a little bit, but I want to pull through these videos, okay? I'm about to get through some controversial stuff, all right? Now, this next video has some music to it, and I'm not going to play the music because I don't really care. What I really care for you to do is to read the words on the screen. That's the biggest thing I need y'all to do real quick. This woman says, I'd rather be the girl that he cheated on than the 304 who knew he had a girlfriend and still went for it. So she's saying, I got a man, but I'd rather be the woman with the man than to be the one who had to lower her self-esteem or to lower herself as to try to talk to another girl's dude. All right, I'm going to let this play. Like I said, she got music on and stuff. And of course, she's going to show off for it. Look, she got to show off for the TikTok. Show off for the TikTok. All right. All right, let me bring it back to me real quick so I can queue up the next one because the next one is going to be very controversial, you guys. This is the one I've been trying to get to. This is the one that we're going to really talk about a man's nature. And I'm going to hurt some of you guys' feelings. Now, you thought the one where the woman was saying, stop being a buster ass dude, stop letting these women walk over you, blah, blah, blah. Y'all thought that was the controversial one. Nope, this is the one right here. I want to know what you guys think about this. And listen, I'm going to be real. I got to say some real things about what she's talking about, because not all men are going to fit into the category to be able to do what this woman is talking about. And that's why I might hurt some of you guys' feelings. All right. But I'm saying it not to hurt anybody's feelings or step on anybody's toes, but I'm trying to use this video to start a conversation, but also to talk about the type of man that women go for nowadays. You see, this woman was like, look, I know my man could go out there and do that, but I got a man. And I'm going to take that a little bit further. Y'all know I like to build a story. Y'all know I like to build a narrative with my videos. That's what I'm doing with this live stream. Let me see what you guys are saying before I get into it, because this is going to be it's a minute-long video. But Carl says communication is key. You guys remember what happened to that girl that flew out to California? If that guy just communicated when you got here, I'm clapping cheeks, none of that would have ever gone, none of that ever would have gone on. Yeah. Carl, facts. So quick point of reference if you guys don't know what Carl is talking about, but I think it was about, Carl, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I was hot in the streets about a month or so ago, right? Where this guy had flew the girl out to some other place, right? And he was like, yo, I'm taking you back to the airport. And she like, why? And he was like, you ain't giving it up. And she was like, why I got to give it up? He was like, well, I flew you out here, so you need to give it up. And so she was like, I don't need you, whatever. But he got her to the airport. He's like, get out. And then she got to the airport. Here's the worst part about it. Carl, correct me if I'm wrong. Not only did he drop off the airport, but he also canceled her ticket because he paid for her to come out there with the expectation that actually it was 2 videos that came out. It was 2 videos that have come out recently where guys were expecting to clap some cheeks and the girl had different expectations. One got flown out to another place and he basically canceled her ticket. And he said, you figure out how to get home. I paid for this. Basically his expectation was to clap cheeks. He should have said, Carl is right, communication. Look, we get out there, I plan to do some bad things to you. And if she go like, well, I don't know about we going to do all that kind of stuff. I'm like, well, it's going to be just me going then. If he'd have communicated that in the beginning, his expectations, he would have had his expectations met or filled from the beginning before he flew her out there knowing exactly what she expected. But he didn't. He brought her out there, paid for her girl to go on a trip with him, thinking that she's supposed to just give up the cheeks to him. And that's not the way it worked, fellas. Okay? A woman doesn't. Look, I'm going to tell you like one of my big bros told me. You don't deserve cheeks as a man. Just because you a man and you think you the man, you don't deserve no damn cheeks. You don't deserve for a woman just to give you no cheeks. Who is you? Did you put in the work? Are you a man that these women want to give you some cheeks? If the answer is no, then go do the goddamn work like the lady said earlier. But don't sit there and complain because women don't want to give you no cheeks. You don't deserve the cheeks. Just like we talk about these modern women today. The ladies today think that they just deserve a man that is making 6 figures. Just deserve a man that is putting all his work, and they just deserve for this man to give them the kingdom, the keys to the kingdom. You 304s don't deserve that shit. All right? You don't just deserve it. Just like a man just don't deserve the goddamn cheeks. Like, make that make sense to me. Some of y'all are just goddamn delusional. All right? And this goes into part of what I'm about to talk about here in a minute. Loser says exactly. She's right. It's better to be the main gal than the side chick. Yeah, because guess what, losers? She got the man. I heard a story recently. And was it Andrew Tate? He talked about It was somebody, and they were talking about you have a guy who eats an apple every day because he doesn't have a lot of money. That's all he can afford is an apple. And then you have another man who can afford a lot more fruit. So he'll eat a banana, he'll eat pineapple, he'll eat a kiwi, he'll eat watermelon, he'll eat an apple. Which man is the more valuable man? It's the man that can buy all those different, that can have all those different fruits, but he keeps coming back to the apple. He has all this opportunity with all this other fruit. And though the other man, he loves apples, but that's all he can afford. The guy who takes the bite out of the apples, he can go every other place, but for some reason he keeps coming back to the apple. That man has more value to a woman. And that's where we're getting into, gentlemen. That's what we're about to get into. Bro, he should have said, I want to clap cheeks if you come out here. Done. He thought he was nice enough for the cheeks. Yeah, bro, just thought he was I'm nice with it. I didn't flute her out. I like saying that word, flued. I didn't flute her out. She should just give me the cheeks. I deserve the cheeks because I flued you out. No, man. You deserve to get your money taken, fool. You guys out there paying $2,000 to see feet. You think you deserve a woman because you got the two? Look, I don't have $2,000 to pay for feet and still like keep this thing running. I got $2,000 for something else, for other things, not to just pay for a foot picture. All right? You got $2,000 for feet, but you can't get no damn girl. Why aren't the men that are getting on Passport Bros getting on them damn dudes that are here in America paying to see feet? I want y'all to know the reason why I'm stuck on this foot thing. I'm going to put out something about me. I don't like feet. I don't care. Ladies, I don't like feet. I don't give a damn how cute you say your feet is. I don't give a damn. They nasty. Oh, they nasty. Okay? I don't care how well you manicure them. I don't care if you take a jackhammer to them damn things. Feet are nasty to me. And you guys pay to get nasty for feet. Make it make sense. Bro, I can't even look you in your eyes, bro. Like, that's why I keep bringing this up. Like, you like the lowest scum of simp to me. Okay? I can understand a dude that's simping, that's trying to beg to get a girl. I can at least understand that. Because he's a dude and he's just trying to get a girl. But you're paying to see a bitch feet. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Why do y'all come over and attack Passport Brothers? But I don't see y'all on those. I don't see y'all attacking them simp ass dudes paying for feet. I don't see y'all attacking the simp ass dudes paying to see have a girl just. Y'all saw that video from that one live stream I did where the girl was like, if you guys go ahead and get me to 20,000 viewers, I'll do star jumps. Why would you pay her for that? Man, I'm gonna get off of this. Let me get off of this. MZG says that's ridiculous. 2,000 to 3,000, bro. They paying for the silliest shit, bro. And they got free stuff on the internet right now. They got feet all over the internet. They do some nasty stuff with feet on the internet, bro. And you can get that for free. And they're gonna pay because I want to see it live. I want her to move it just like this, man. Bruh, $2,000. I'm in another country. And you want to hate on Passport Bros. You're gonna talk about the dude spending $2,000 to fucking watch feet, but then you're gonna knock Passport Bros who got their money together, able to go to other countries and experience different things and take care of their finances enough to be able to travel, and you're gonna come to this community and try to shame those men? And first of all, why do you care? I'm gonna bring up the feet thing though, because it's guys like that that's messing it up for the men that are trying to do right. Those simps are messing it up. They're messing the game up. I got Carl. Yeah. That's 2 tickets to Thailand, bro. See, MCG, you got your mind in the right place. Hey, but we the simps, right, for traveling. Make that make sense. It don't. All right, I got the next video queued up. It's about to get real in this son of a bitch. It's about to get real. Sorry, I had to check my phone. It's about to get real up in here, y'all. I'm going to say some stuff after this video. Y'all, everybody that listens to this under the sound of my voice ain't going to like this. But we got to talk about it. All right? It's controversial. It's controversial. I'm just going to put it up on the screen by itself. And I messed up again. Let's bring it back.
I am not leaving my man if he gets extra pussy. I'm not. If he's a good man. Traditional women, they understood the assignment. They understood that a man's nature is robust, is plentiful, is conquering. That's the testosterone in them. Ain't no way I'm leaving a man because he got some extra pussy. And if your man is not getting extra pussy, it's because he can't. It's because he's not attractive. It's because nobody else wants him. And that's why he got you and you got him. Or it's because he's learned to master his nature. You can master your nature of being evil and treacherous and combative and argumentative. Then you can say, well, he can conquer his. Until then, you're just going to be mad and trading man after man after man, or just giving up altogether. Who cares? He's going to get some extra pussy, whether you like it or not. Good luck.
Woo. Woo, you guys. What do you guys think about that one? What do you guys think about that one? She said is the nature of a testosterone-filled man to have a conquering nature. Now, I want to make sure that I highlight, well, before I highlight that, I'm going to finish what I was saying. This woman said that if a man can't get it, he's settling. He's going to settle for you, right? Beta dudes tend to settle for the woman they can get. Men, they got men. I ain't gonna say beta dudes. I don't want to knock guys like that. I'm gonna say that some men don't have the ability to be able to have more than one woman. They don't have the ability to be able to attract maybe anybody but you. And maybe some of you women can't attract anything better than the Pookies and the Ray Rays you keep getting. You want a high-value man, ladies. But all you can attract is the Pookies and Ray Rays. You can't attract men of real substance. So you keep going for what's easy. I remember being in the hood, man. I remember you go for the you know, I've definitely gone for some of the wounded fawns that was falling out. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to hunt the bigger game. But not everybody can make 2 catches in the same hunting trip. Or I can say the same hunting trip, but like not everybody can hold on to 2 prey. Not every man has it in him to be able to pull whatever. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not advocating for men cheating. I'm not doing that. That's up to you and whatever you're going for. We're talking about the nature of a man to be able to have the ability to have more than one woman, to be able to have a woman and still pull other women, and then tell them women that you got another woman. That's higher level game right there, if you want to call it game, right? Yeah, I got her, and I got you too. It is what it is. I'm not advocating for that. That woman brought up something, and the thing that I said I was going to highlight was the fact that when a man can control his nature, right? Being a man, like being a real man. If I get with you, I'm controlling my nature to be with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not every man has that ability to be able to say, I can pull more than one. But I'm controlling my nature to be with you. So please respect that. I'm with you. And not all men can do that. It's a fact. And so that's why I said, I don't want this to be an attack. I don't want you guys to think I'm attacking you, but I want to talk some truth. Some of you guys haven't done the work. So what you get and what you pull is all that you can get. That's all you got. You won't do the work, so you just settle for what you can get. Y'all want it to be easy. And not even realizing, even when you go to these other countries and you look for women, they still want men. Don't get it twisted. They got dudes that just want to go over there busted and shit and like, oh, they don't like me. These women here tripping. Them women ain't tripping. But you don't want to do the work. Are you serious? Oh, no. No, son. Here we do the work. Here we're doing the work. I want us to be better. I want us to have a conquering nature, but we're controlling it. I believe it was Mr. Jordan Peterson that says that men should be beasts. And when you see a man that's a beast and he seems calm and composed, that's that man mastering his own nature. Being like, don't mess with me. Because if I unleash this shit, it's holy hell. But a real man has learned to master himself, master the rage, master the masculinity, master the ability to be able. I can pull more than one woman, but I am in control of my nature not to do that. Not every man can do that. Not every man can do it because some men don't want to do the work. Some of you men are like these women out here and think you just deserve women to give you the panani, to give you the cheeks. And you've done nothing to earn it. You've done nothing to earn them cheeks. So let's be real about it. I couldn't find the cursor there, Lucis. Lucis says, facts. She understands the assignment. Yes. Lee says, oh, hell no. Lee, you got to listen to the message the correct way. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get offended. Don't get offended. Because here's the thing. Women want to know that they have a man that has the ability. Women want men that other women want. Or let me say this. Women, I'm going to say respect, but women respect more men that have the ability to get other women. Because if you are able to have a man that has the ability to get other women, that make you feel good. That make you feel like something about yourself was able to get this man to control his nature. That's something special about you. But if you have a man that nobody wants, like that woman said, he can only get you, but you can only get him. She understood the assignment. See, y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Just like women want to know they still got it, men want to know they still got it. Unfortunately, some men take that a little too far. That's what it comes down to, being a man and controlling your nature. But women want a man that can have other women. Why do you think I showed you the video before about the woman that says I would rather be the woman with that man than to be the woman that's knew he had a woman, but you got with him anyway? He just conquered your ass. She was saying, yeah, he cheated on me, but that's still my man. He ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? I know my man can have other fruits. But he keeps coming back to this apple. Man, y'all ain't ready for this conversation. It's not cheating if your significant other knows. Yeah, well, and that's the discussion that needs to be had, obviously. Again, I'm not advocating for that. I'm just talking about being the type of man. Remember my thumbnail. I said, be this guy. You want to be the guy that other women want. It's not to say you act on that impulse. But if you're the guy that no other woman wants, doesn't make you a bad man. Because some men have to, I'm not going to call it settling, because that's not true. Some people are just for each other, and that's okay. That's okay. But if you are the type of dude that has access to other women, your woman, if she respects you, is going to know that. And she's going to do what she can to keep you and keep you happy. But if you a dude that don't have no other options, good luck, buddy. Good luck, little buddy. I'm just saying. Told you some of y'all ain't gonna be ready for that conversation. Carl says, I make about $140K a year now. Congrats, Carl. And I would never marry. I'm 28, play pro baseball. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, and I won't ever offer monogamy for why. Listen, man, I want to make sure you understand what I'm trying to say in this. And that's part of this conversation. That's why I brought up this video about your nature. Monogamy isn't for all men. It's just not. But you have to know that about yourself. Okay? There comes a point in an age in your life where I think you realize that you just don't want to deal with all those personalities. And you don't want to deal with the bull. So when you have someone of value and of substance, you're cool. My argument is, if you, to the women that have a man that can pull multiple women, you should be careful how you tread and how you treat that man. Because, I mean, I hate to put it bluntly, but you're replaceable. And I know women will say that, well, that man's replaceable too. Yeah. Ladies, y'all say that all the time. And y'all don't even realize you can have a sign that says free Panani, and you could be a 3, 4, well, I can say a 3, but you could be a 4, 5, and have a free Panani sign. And somebody is going to hit that. It's going to happen. A man can stand out on the corner with a free dang-a-lang sign, and it don't mean that he mean get no takers. Okay? So when you are a man of value that can pull multiple women, see, it ain't nothing for y'all to go out there and just say free Panani. Here it is. But a man that can do it, that can get it, come on. Y'all women are attracted to that. That's why women are attracted to the Pookies and the Ray Rays, because they're exciting. They're pulling multiple girls. So let's talk real here. So, Carl, you have to make that decision for yourself in your life, brother. But as you get older, you're going to get tired of it. Why do you think some of the richest dudes out there, Tom Brady's with Giselle. Giselle can have a lot of men. Tom Brady could have a lot of women. But Tom Brady's with Giselle. See what I'm saying? Lucy says, I'm not advocating either, just defining the line between acceptance of your significant other and outward cheating on your partner. Absolutely, bro. I understand what you're saying. MZG, good combo. Yeah, bro. Look, I saw that video and I was thinking about how to put it I was gonna make a regular video about that one, but I said, you know what though? Sometimes the video clips that I have are best left laid for the live stream where we can have a robust discussion about it. Real quick, we're getting to the end of this, the end of the video clips. So I am going to grab the link. Anybody wants to talk about this, what we talked about tonight? There we go. Hey, that's a StreamYard link. I have another couple of videos. I want to get through these. The last video I'm not going to play until I'm just getting ready to get off the live stream, because this young man in the very last video summates the things that I talk about here on this channel. And it's just beautiful to see a young man actually get this. And so I don't want to put that out until I'm ready to shut down the stream. It'll be the last video I play. But I want to show you guys something about the nature of a man. We always talk about the Chads, Tyrones, Pookies, and the Ray Rays. I want to talk about Chad real quick. Chads and the Tyrones. You know what make the Chads and the Tyrones men that women desire? Because they don't give a shit. This is why they're able to pull women. They just don't give a care. They know what they want and they go after it. And women can respect that, whether they like them or not, whether women want to talk about them dudes or not. They give off that confidence and that bravado that women are attracted to. So I'm going to play this quick clip. And the title of this one is
Enjoy Me Getting Rejected.
So this woman goes around and she goes to some of the most chattiest dudes and watch how they treat her. Watch how they treat her. I'm going to put myself. Okay.
Enjoy Me Getting Rejected for a minute straight.
I just want to say I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Fuck no.
Excuse me?
Nah, I'm good.
He told her F no.
I don't know, you just kind of busted looking.
Whoa. Me. Wait a minute, bro. Yo. Yo, this dude said you kind of busted. Yo. Damn, man. He straight up told her Chad ain't got no problem. If he don't like you, he gonna tell you. Man, Chads don't care, bro.
Your chance.
No. I literally told you last time you're ugly. Like, I don't fuck with you.
Yo. They ain't got no problem. They don't care.
I don't want you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I said no last time.
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd try with a different approach.
And it didn't work.
And it didn't work. I could fall for y'all playing these games. And you got me here on this goddamn TikTok to try to prove a point. Yo, you going up to Chad's? And this woman probably in normal life when she got makeup and stuff, she probably be in the club thinking she 8, 9, or a 10. Chad will put her in her place. Chad don't give a goddamn. Yo, I'll tell you what your market value is. Right? And he in the gym working hard, doing what he's supposed to do. Probably on his grind, probably with his trust fund. All right, let's get back to it. I want to wind this back because this dude was brutal, bro. Like, these dudes are brutal.
don't know. You just kind of busted looking.
Your chance.
No, I literally told you last time you're ugly. Like I don't fuck with you. I don't want you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
said no last time.
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd try with a different approach.
And it didn't work.
Men get
I was wondering if I can get your Snapchat. No. Is there a reason? Just
No offense. I'm only into like blonde chicks, to be honest.
This dude was trying to spare her feelings. Don't spare her feelings. Tell her.
But I mean, I used to be blonde.
But you're not blind. You see, that's the problem.
But you're not what I want. These Chads don't care, bro. Chad don't give beep. He don't care.
Okay, well.
You kind of look like Miss Piglet.
He just told, whoa. He just told that girl she looked like Miss Piglet. Oh, wow. Chad, let's back that up.
But you're not blind. You see, that's the problem.
Okay, well.
You kind of look like Miss Piglet from the Muppets.
Oh, I called her a Muppet.
Sorry. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Men get rejected like this all the time. Men receive this type of rejection all the time. Yo, this is crazy. The Chad don't care. Carl said, it's more beautiful women than there are 15 percenters, men. Facts. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful women out there, man. They don't have a lot of 15 percenters out there. Yet every one of these women want to go for it. All of them want to go for it. This woman was average at best. I said it, average at best. Do I have a goddamn clip of Kevin Samuel somewhere? Damn, I need to add that in there. Right? Chad be telling these women they got to go, bro. Like, Chad don't even care, bro. Chad be like this. Don't take this the wrong way, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Okay? Chad don't care. Tyrone don't care. Hell, Pookie and Ray Ray don't care. The difference is, how many guys would have been like, ooh, she cute. Let me just holler. See what I'm saying? Chaz and Tyrone's don't care. Okay? Chaz and Tyrone's don't give a good goddamn. At the end of the day, they like, yo, you busted. I don't care. And they move on. They know what they can get. They know what their market value is worth. If this average chick go up to an average dude, he gonna think he won the lotto. But women like this will shoot up to the 15 percenters thinking they got a chance. And they don't. Carl says, white boy swag. No, you're kind of busted. Yo, hey, listen. When I lived in Saratoga Springs, New York, right, upstate New York, right, we were in horse racing town. So they do the Travers race every year up there. So you're talking like some of the richest people have homes up there. They go up there. I think Oprah has a house up there where I used to live at. And I hung out with these dudes that I went, me and my cousin, from the hood and everything, we hanging up in upstate New York. And before we found out where all the hood clubs were at, we were hanging out, where I was living at, this little college town, right? Little white preppy college town. And we saw these dudes come into the bar and they're all tall like me, taller than me, some of them, right? And we're like, man, look at these dudes. We could see all the women swooning over these tall, corn-fed looking dudes. Matter of fact, we had a nickname for them. We used to call them the male models. Look at the male models. No, you know what we called them? The All-Americans. They look like they should be football players, bro. They was pretty boys, man, pretty white boys. Like, look at the All-Americans, who were probably the star on the football team and shit like that. They ain't got no problem with women. I was in my 20s at that time, right? So fast forward, tell y'all this story. Fast forward, one of my boys who I worked with, because when I was teaching engineering, he was like, hey, man, come play basketball with me, man. I got some cool-ass dudes you're going to meet. I'm like, all right, cool. I get out to the court. Man, who the hell I'm about to play basketball with? The All-Americans. Oh, I want to be friends with them dudes. They're all married now, man. Let me tell you, fast forward, how many years ago was that? 16 years ago that I hung out with these dudes. 16, 17, 15, 16 years ago. Okay. All of these dudes have wives. All of the Chads I hung out with have wives. And these dudes used to pull some very beautiful women when we used to hang out, right? We'd all hang together, man. We had a great time up there, okay? All these dudes was pulling beautiful women, okay? The women they're married to, they're not ugly women. They're pretty women. But they're not them women that they saw in the clubs. They weren't those glammed up, looking for a good time women. That's not who they settled with. They didn't settle with those beautiful women. They have pretty looking, average wives. They didn't want to talk to those airheads out there in the club. They didn't want to talk to those type of women. They ended up with the good girls, with the women that had heads on their shoulders. So modern women, you're not pulling what y'all want because y'all going for the exact type of dudes that don't want y'all more than a lay. When Chad was ready to settle down, he settled down with a beautiful, average-looking woman. Like I say average. They have pretty wives. Their wives weren't the baddies that were in the clubs, though. Not the same woman. Not the same woman. That's so sad. No one man or woman should be talked to like that. Just say you're not my type. Lee, how you going to sit here and come up on this channel and say that? I get what you're saying, baby. I get what you're saying. Do you know what women tell dudes all the time? I told y'all. For you guys that are listening at home, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Give me the 2,000 subs if you're not a sub. Listen, I agree, Lee. They could have been nicer about how they talk to that woman. That we agree on. You don't have to be a dick about it. But Chads are dicks. Tyrones are dicks. They don't care. They don't care. But men here get some of the coldest treatment from women. Well-meaning dudes get this same type of treatment as the Chads and the Tyrones treat them. Women are not used to this type of rejection, but men are. You know what women do? Modern women do? Ugh. And then go laugh with them, go to their friends and then laugh at it. If a dude has the courage to come up to you and your friends and he tries to talk to you, hey, I don't want to disturb you or anything like that. Just say, you're very pretty. I'd like to get to talk to you, whatever. You know what some of the women do out there, Lee? They go, ugh, as if, and then laugh at him in front of his face, in front of all their girls. Basically shame that guy in front of everybody. Why couldn't she just leave? Why couldn't a woman just say, no, thank you, I'm good? Some women do that, I agree. But there's some women that will cruelly dish you. I've been introduced before to other women by women, right? And then had some of these women that think they're better than me, are like, why would you introduce me to him? I'm not everybody's type, and I get that. But I'm just getting introduced, not like introduced like trying to talk to you, like introduced like, hey, this is Sean. Hey, nice to meet you, whatever. And they give me that as if ever, like, why are you in my presence? One of my friends that I hung out with, she hangs out with certain girls that have their nose up in the air. And they don't treat me with disrespect. I won't say that. But they do kind of have that, like they don't even see me. Like I'm not even there. And I don't care because they're not my type. Matter of fact, good. Good that they don't see me. Right? I wouldn't put my thing in one of them girls if I had to repopulate the whole earth again. Because the attitude, stank ass attitude, that's a turnoff to me. You could be a quote unquote 10 with a bad attitude. You are now a 0. I would rather pull Bertha out the club than to talk to a snobby, beautiful, stuck-up looking woman. Ugh, totally turn off. Matter of fact, I was making myself barf from my mouth. Okay? No, maybe those guys could have been nicer about it. But think about the one guy. He said, think about the one guy. He probably said, no, I'm not interested. That woman came back and he said, yo, I told you before, you weren't my type. So he had to go cruel. Y'all women do the same thing to guys. So don't sit here and if a guy comes back and shoots his shot again, you women will get outright nasty to that dude. Ugh. Why are you talking to me? You know some of the stuff women say to dudes that's trying to make the effort? I'm not talking about the guys that's not even creepy dudes, just regular dudes trying to make a move. Women are goddamn cruel. Women will decapitate a man's balls in his head right off him, clean, lop it off. Right in front of everybody. You know what I love to see? Not that dude walk with his head down, because that shows he never had confidence in the first place. I love the dudes that get their fucking balls lopped off. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Damn, I swiped the shit out of that. That probably was loud. I'm sorry about that. I love to see that dude go right up to the next girl and go holler at somebody else. Love it. I love it when that dude wind up talking to somebody right in front of her. Love it. Love it. Let me get back to this. Carl says, Lee, stop the cap. Modern women don't like nice guys, bro. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. She might have got her feelings hurt, but she'll go talk to, she'll wait for another one of those chads to pop right back up. Women speak to men like that all the time. That's exactly it, Carl. I'm just not reading your comments. Women love chads because chads are douches. Bro, have y'all been seeing these videos on TikTok where the dude will go up to these women and say, ask them, do they like jerks? And they'll be like, hell yeah. You like guys that are douches? They're like, yeah. And he's like, why? It's like, I don't know. They don't even know why they like them. They just do. So then the dude will even be bold enough on the video to say, so if I act like a dick, you can't get your number. And then they'll be like, I don't know. And then he'll diss them all right in their face. And I'm talking about with a straight, cold face. And he said, let me get that number now. And then he'll keep doing it. And then they turned on by it. It's the craziest thing. He'll do it. He's telling them what they're going to do right in their face. And they like, okay. It's crazy. Craziest thing I've seen on crazy. T-Mac says being a gentleman is code word for simp nowadays. Yeah, man. You can't be Ralph Tresvant no more. You need a man, not any man, always sensitive. That's what I can give. You can't be that dude no more. I'm not saying don't be, like, still don't want to open doors, and I'm not saying be that type of douche. But if you're too much of a gentleman, it is code word for simp nowadays. Women are not appreciating that. Lee, that's what we're seeing. Women aren't appreciating that type of dude no more. That's why dudes are just done. They're just done. That's why I said no one should be talked to like that. I agree. And I said I agree. Totally agree. Nobody should be talked to like that. I'm saying it's happening, though. I'm saying that you have women, there are women that are approaching dudes, but they approach the dudes that they really, really want. But most of the time, men have to make the first move, right? Men take on a whole lot more rejection than women do. And it happens all the time, Lee. And as you said, no one should go through it, but I'm telling you what's happening. So what is a man to do? Take some notes. Take some notes from Chad. Be a douche. A douche. I even put the accent over it. Can y'all see that? Douche. Y'all didn't see that. Oh, I was singing that Ralph Tresvant, Lee. You need a man, not any man. They don't want that. You need a man with sensitivity. A man for Lee. Nah, I'm glad you got your dude, Lee. You don't want to be out in these streets. What T-Mac says, 90s R&B was at fire, but created a whole generation of simps. Hell yeah, man. One of my favorite singers is R&B singer, probably one of the best vocalists I've ever heard in my life. I can't even listen to his music no more. He in love. He all married now for the second or third time, whatever. I can't even listen to his music no more. It don't speak to my heart no more. I be listening to jazz and stuff now. Showing my age and shit. Oh, man. So listen, since we had no takers up on the live stream tonight, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the last video of the evening since we're at the 3-hour mark.
I don't want to be the one that have to.
Okay. Now, this is a few-minute video. This young man right here, let me cue this up. This young man right here, he's saying everything. He's summarizing most of the stuff that I said tonight and that I say on this channel. So I want you guys to listen. I want you guys to have an open mind, open ears to what he's saying. He's not saying nothing derogatory, but he's speaking facts. And it's so good to see a young man like this get it. As Lucy said earlier, this young man understood the assignment. And here we go.
I don't want to be the one that have to always say this shit to y'all. Everybody not going to be a boss. Everybody not going to own a business. Everybody not going to be an entrepreneur. Y'all ass really be out here always spreading that like it's some shit that's easy to achieve. You could be your own boss. You could be your own entrepreneur, making it seem like that's the way to escape all bills and problems and regular shit in life. It's not.
Okay, I want to stop right there. I'm going to bring myself up on the screen here. It is very difficult. Now, listen, before the pandemic, I had an online business that I was doing, right? I had a couple things I was working on. And my business was making some money, right? It hadn't kind of hit that big time because you got to put in time. You got to learn to be more efficient, right? But I'd put in thousands of dollars to make this business go, and it was starting to make money. And then the pandemic happened. God dang it, man. That when the pandemic happened, it killed my online business, bro. Killed it. Killed it. I was finally starting to understand what I was doing. I was making money. I had to, file and everything with the IRS with my money. Like, it was making money. You know why I don't do that business now? Because it's so time consuming. It was so much time consuming. Matter of fact, I started this YouTube channel hoping to revive my business and use this to leverage it, but it's too much work, right? Too much work. I ain't trying to do that much work. I do enough work on this channel. If I was trying to run both of them at the same time, bruh, it would be difficult, okay? Because I was already burning the candle at both ends. So he's right. It's not easy, but you got everybody here wanting to be a boss this, and I'm an entrepreneur this. You need discipline. Go watch my YouTube short on what Denzel said. Go watch that Denzel YouTube short that I created on his channel. When I put those type of videos up, it's for you guys, to give you guys the tools and the motivation to know what it takes in order to be able to do and live that life. When I was a chief and I had 200 people standing in front of me, I got peers standing next to me that have more years in the Navy than I did, yet and still they worked for me. Look, man, being a boss is hard work. If you want to talk about being a real boss, it is hard work, commanding that many people and having them under you. It's a lot of work. It's not to discourage any of you guys from being entrepreneurs, but some of you guys out there don't know and don't understand. You got women out there talking about, I'm a boss bee. You ain't a boss or nothing. Stop the cap, you guys. It's hard work. What I do on this channel is hard work, man. When I get off of this, I have to worry about my next video. I have to already be worried about Thursday and Friday's video. I'm already going to be working on that. I already got the equipment up and everything. I'm just going to start recording. Matter of fact, Friday's video, I might have this shirt on because I'm about to start working on the next video. Literally, that's how the thinking I got to do. I have to already be planning ahead so many chess moves. One of my favorite sayings comes from the movie Training Day. And he said, I tell this to my kids. My kids know this. This is one of my many phrases that I quote, life phrases. But Denzel said in Training Day, this shit is chess, not checkers. You guys up here playing checkers, and this shit is chess. Any of you guys shoot pool out there? A good pool player? My mom was a pool hustler. That woman downstairs, I'll tell you all this story here in a little bit, how my mom hustled me, but neither here nor there. Point is, I learned playing pool from that woman, okay? Or she gave me the interest in pool. When you play pool, I came in second in a tournament once, right? When I was really into it. I would go play tournaments, pool tournaments. I came in second place. Okay? But you have to be thinking 3, 4, 5 balls ahead, right? You got to be thinking that many shots ahead. Chess, you got to be thinking so many moves ahead. That's a real boss, man. You got to be thinking ahead because your people rely on you to be thinking ahead for them. That's what bosses do. You guys want to be on your grind. Are y'all about that life? It's not knocking anybody who's on here watching now. I'm just saying, this is just a question. This young man gets it. Let me get back to him.
Most of y'all not even good workers, not even good employees. How the fuck you gonna run a company? Most of y'all too damn lazy and can't even fucking put in the type of work it takes to be a boss. You don't even have the kind of work ethic it requires to be a damn entrepreneur.
So some of these modern women today want these guys, these 6-figure high-value men, right? They want these type of guys. All they want to do is live the luxury lifestyle. They don't understand the sacrifice and the time that it takes in order to do that. If you're going to be a boss or an entrepreneur, you're going to own your own business. Lucis, I see you down there talking about in the chat. I'm going to get to your comment here in a little bit. But when you on that grind, man, you ain't got a lot of time, man. You don't. And I definitely I'm not going to lie. When I lived in Vegas, every now and then I'd be popping bottles too, right? Like there's certain nights I pop bottles, right? But that's not something you do all the time. So these dudes who out there every weekend popping bottles, you should, if you're a woman and you don't look at that sideways, if you're just like, oh my God, I'm going to get over there because he always got them bottles and stuff. If you're not looking at a dude that's popping bottles every weekend kind of sideways, like what are you doing with your money? That you in the goddamn club every week popping bottles just to attract women? If you're a real boss, you'll be able to just pull women regardless, man. Like, make that make sense. But if you're a real boss, you're on your grind, man. You on this thing, you putting in way more hours than it takes. Y'all don't even understand how I be doing this stuff, working on these videos, these clips, in the community posts, and thinking of new ideas and brainstorming and going on other people's channels and going to other people's live streams. And I'm up here doing this. I'm working 16 hours a day. Sometimes 17. Well, I only sleep 7 hours. So 17 hours a day, grinding. I didn't even leave this apartment for a month, grinding. How many of y'all ready to put in that type of work? Here on the Sensational Jen, I always talk about men being on their purpose, being on their grind. How many of y'all ready to do that, man? I believe in what I'm doing. I'm doing something bigger, man. This is the surface level stuff that y'all see. The travel is good, but even within the travel, there's some business things that I'm trying to do within the travel. Everybody want to talk about Passport Brothers going out here and doing this and doing that. And there's a lot of hate on Passport Brothers. Man, there's brothers out there that I see Passport has got their passports and out there. They show you one thing and they're working on business plans behind the scene. Y'all don't even see it. But these are the betas and these are the simps. Please. You can't be shouting out from the sideline and you don't see all of the people, all the skills. I'm sitting there in these expat meeting groups and I'm seeing all these skills people got. People making serious money traveling because they understand travel and they're leveraging it to make more money. And all y'all see is, oh, the women, they out there with this simping. And I get it. The argument is like, well, why are they talking about it all the time? Because that's what y'all attracted to. Oh, simple-minded ass fools attracted to that stuff. That's not to diss anybody out there. I'm talking about the people that only see the surface level of it. The ones that's quick to diss it, but don't understand there's so much more to it. Not everybody want to be trapped in this crap. Not everybody want to be trapped in a goddamn container here with bad behavior. Nobody wants to deal with that. If I'm on my grind and I'm grinding, man, I don't want to deal with your badass behavior. I don't want to deal with your goddamn attitude. My poll from the other day where I said, hey, would you rather be rich and lonely? Would you rather be average with friends? Or would you rather be poor and loved? 60% of y'all answered y'all rather be rich and lonely. And most of y'all probably driven by that because y'all so fed up with what's going on here. It's like, just give me the money and let me be by myself. If I got the money, I can just do what I want to do. You guys took rich and lonely. 60% of y'all. Craziness. I feel y'all, brothers. I knew the answers would, me and Lucy talked about this. We knew the answers would be between A and B. Now, for me, I don't care about money. Money is a vehicle to do the things I need to do. Other than that, I don't give two shits about it. I do care about my friends. I do care about having the network. I wouldn't trade my friends for nothing in the world. So if I had to stay where I'm at this level, my life is going to be full. There's a lot of rich people that are lonely, that are like, the money isn't changing how they feel. And I'm not trying to like get on some soapbox about that. But we're talking about grinding here. Some of you guys aren't ready for that. Anyway, let's get back to it.
You put watching TV, chilling, kicking back on your phone, scrolling, partying, smoking, drinking, sleeping over hustling for some shit you want. That ain't how it go.
No, it don't.
Motherfucking bosses, people that run businesses and companies work harder than the damn employees. You think 40 hours a week a lot? Imagine working 60 plus hours a week, taking your work home. Motherfuckers be ending their relationships and their marriages and relationships with their families over their business.
Yeah, see, let's talk about that. We talked about modern women all want this boss dude, but they want to like sit there and spend all his resources and don't realize, look, I'll end this if you are a hindrance to my goals. If you don't help my end game, why are you here? If you don't help my end game, I'd rather be alone too. Give me the money and give me the loneliness. Right? I don't get lonely. All right, but it is what it is. Some women aren't ready to hear that. You want these six-figure dudes, but these six-figure dudes ain't gonna be around, and they don't care. I'll spend his money. I'll get me another dude on the side. You gonna mess up your for show, your for show for some more? That's what they used to tell us. You gonna mess up your for show for some more? Come on, man. Come on. Read her. I probably missed the context of that, Lee. I'm sorry. Lucy says, yep, the pandemic mess up my business too. Oh, well, nobody owes me sympathy. Got to keep pushing. Yeah, we got to keep pushing, bro. Look, it's okay, Lucis. We failed at failed, quote unquote, at our business, but we learned a lot from it. Matter of fact, having that business helped me It's helping me now when I got my mind right at the beginning of this year on building this YouTube channel up. I got myself back in that business mindset, man. And once I started treating this like a business in terms of how you run it and stuff, not just the money, like I said, I put right back into this. But that's what entrepreneurs do, right? That's what people that's on their grind in business do. They reinvest that money multiple times back into their business so that the return, the business can grow. A lot of people like start making money. Next thing you know, they want to be in the club showing off. That ain't the way it works. T-Mac says, my kids' mom was good with money, but hated my hustle attitude. Make that make sense, though. T-Mac, that don't even make sense. Okay, let me phrase that. No, it does make sense. Because my exes used to say, I'm good with money too. So they would find values and all this stuff like that. But when I had this hustle mindset saying, yo, why are we spending money on this? Then they had a problem. Because they want the lifestyle and they want to be able to do certain things, but their spending is I'm good with money. Oh, I got these values here, but you're still spending more money. You're not helping me save. I'm making 6 figures and we live in check to check. See, people don't want to talk about that too. You got people making 6 figures, but then most of it is tied up in debt. You have some of these modern women, I'm a boss being this and the third, and they got at least $35,000 in debt on average per the statistics. And then you get a relationship and a man is supposed to pay for that. Make it make sense.
Just so they can be successful. You ain't ready for that. You too damn nice to even be a damn boss. You ain't got the guts to take. You know, when I was fucking nice, I was broke as fuck. And watching everybody still be mean to me. Nah, I'm good. I ain't got it. I can't do it. And I'm still trying to be this kind-hearted, wholehearted person. Broke as fuck. You got to be able to tell your mama, sister, brother, cousins, aunties, no. Even your kids sometimes. Even your spouse can't do it. Busy, working, hustling. Y'all think y'all gonna just go sit behind a goddamn computer, put your name on something, and the fucking internet gonna do everything for y'all. Y'all ain't got no person-to-person skills, no people skills, scared to go door-to-door, scared to do hand-to-hand. Y'all ass ain't even out here being fucking physical in the real world, and you think you finna have a business takeoff? Everybody doing the same shit. It ain't never occurred to y'all that maybe the company making it seem like you can blow up off this shit just so you can buy more press and print t-shirt machines? Y'all ain't even ready for that kind of cutthroat ass industry. Being your own boss. The more people at the bottom, the richer they get. Some of y'all need to go get a craft, make a career out of being independent contractors or some shit like that. Get you a trade, a skill.
That young man is speaking some hella facts. Let me catch this real quick. Lee said, thank you for letting me chime in. Good night. Man, Lee, thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate when you come through, baby. Because you get us talking, you get us popping. That's what I wanted to be. A good time, but a great conversation. Thank you, Lee, for being here. And then you have a good night too. Talk to you soon. All right. So this dude is speaking facts. I'm gonna back this up just a tad bit. Let me get to a couple of these other comments real quick. T-Mac says some women in relationships don't want to see their men elevate. Absolutely, man. Like, look, there's some level of frugalness that you need to have while you're in a relationship or in, that type of partnership, right? But in order to make money, you have to spend money. And so the money that you're saving, if you're not saving it to reinvest and to put into making more money, then what are you doing? Right? Too many people want to buy liabilities instead of buying assets, right? Liabilities cost you money. Assets make you money. T-Mac says she had issues with grinding. She would rather be frugal only, no drive. Exactly. That's what I just talked about. All right. Let me back this up real quick because this young man is speaking fire. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay.
Put your name on something and the fucking internet gonna do everything for y'all. Y'all ain't got no person-to-person skills, no people skills, scared to go door-to-door, scared to do hand-to-hand. Y'all ass ain't even out here being fucking physical in the real world, and you think you finna have a business takeoff?
Look, man, he's right. You guys think, okay, I see this person doing it, that seem easy enough. but you guys aren't willing to put in the time and the effort and the work. Now, this is us talking about being men here. This is the level that it takes, man, to be the boss, to be a boss of something. I had to learn that skill the hard way when I first became a chief, right? My first 3 years of being a chief, man, I could have been better. It took me my last first 2.5 years. My last 3.5 years as a chief is when I finally, the light bulb came on. When I was forced to be in that situation, I'm in charge. My first division had 15 people in it. Man, after that, I started running hundreds of people, man. Got to change the mindset, brothers. You guys talk about being on your grind and y'all not ready for that smoke, man. Y'all not ready for that. Let me get back to this.
Everybody doing the same shit. It ain't never occurred to y'all that maybe the company making it seem like you can blow up off this shit just so you can buy more press and print t-shirt machines? Y'all ain't even ready for that kind of cutthroat ass industry.
Listen, my friend who has her business, right? Who has her business. I'm going to put this link down below for this. It's called Value Your Vibes, okay? So she's not giving me anything for this, but I told her I'd support her channel. She already had a design. She already has a business. I'm going to put all her links down in the description below under that, right? So you guys can see her business. She can make you cups. She can print cups or print on cups, t-shirts, all that stuff. She started off with one small machine. And then when she was making money, or before she was even making money, she took the money and reinvested, got a bigger machine. And now her business, now she has this second side business, right? So she has her job, she has her business, and she has this new copyrighted side business that she's making money on. You want to talk about grinding? That's the level, man. When I talk to her, she'd be like, still taking time for her, but she don't sleep. My friend don't sleep. Are you guys ready for that? Are you guys ready for that level of dedication and grinding? I don't think some of you guys are. Let's finish this video out.
Being your own boss. The more people at the bottom, the richer they get. Some of y'all need to go get a craft, make a career out of being independent contractors or some shit like that. Get you a trade, a skill.
Listen, I told this to my daughter once. I said, you're a nice enough young lady, but people don't pay you for being a nice young lady or a nice dude. People pay you for your skill, for what you know, for what value you bring based on what your knowledge is. Bruh, no cap. I did engineering for most of my adult life. If I want to leave out today and get an engineering job, I'm going to get picked up like that. Matter of fact, my network is so big, I can just call people and be like, yo, can you get me on? They'd be like, yeah. For my boy Sean, hell yeah. They know my work is solid. They know my work ethic. They know if they bring me in there, they know I'm going to come in there and I'm going to crush it. Do y'all have that type of value? Have you developed that type of rapport with your peers? I hate doing engineering now. Like, it's just, I don't like it no more. I like doing this. It's creative. I like it. Is it paying a lot of money right now? Nope. It's not. But I have options. I have skills. I have knowledge that people will pay me for if I want to put it out there. Right? Like he said, go get a skill, man. And I had some woman come in my comments telling me like, well, they got more women educated and in college and whatever. Like, do you not know the whole story behind that? A lot of dudes saw that there was dudes graduating from college in the 2000s, the early 2000s. They were graduating from college and they were getting out and there were no jobs available for them. So those guys felt duped and they felt played. You know what they started doing? Then they started, what happened was trade school enrollment went up. Exponentially went up. Because guys were like, they ain't paying me for this goddamn degree. They're paying me for my knowledge and my skill. Some dudes were even smarter. They would go to college because college is that piece of paper, man. I went to college. That's just a piece of paper. I don't need a college degree to do what I do. I've been doing it for so many years. I'm the best at what I do. How many of you guys are masters of your trade, masters of your skill? Come on, man. That is the level that we're talking about here on TSG Uncut. That is what I'm talking about when I talk about being the best version of yourself. Go work on yourself, man. That's the stuff we talked about earlier. This last part is going out and go and get the bag, not the bag like they talking about Birkin and stuff, buying stuff with somebody else's name on it. Be the dude that's going to make the goddamn bag. That can operate the machines that make the bag. That work on the machines that are necessary to make the bags. That's the knowledge, man. Some of you guys got talents and you let these modern women tell you your talent ain't worth crap. That's their loss. But don't sit here and lick your wounds and feel sorry for yourself because people aren't fawning over you. We are men. Go out and get that shit. But don't complain about it. I'm gonna let it ride out on this young man right here.
But that own your own business, that shit ain't for everybody.
Well, damn. Guess he ain't have much left to say. Look, there's nothing wrong with going out there and getting your business. There's nothing wrong with having a dream of owning your own stuff. But are you willing to put in that work, that time? How much intestinal fortitude do you have? How much guts do you have to be able to go out here and grind for what you want? If you going out and you making fast and easy money, good on you. However, fast and easy money leave just as fast. People that have to take the time and years to grind and work on something is going to be like T-Mac talked about, having that go-getter mentality, man. They're gonna protect what they've been working on. Like, I'm gonna protect this damn channel, man. You know, because I believe in it. I believe in what it's gonna do one day. I believe in it. And you guys believe in me, and that's why I try to work hard to give you guys a good product. Right? So look, let me queue up, get ready to queue. Make sure you guys check out the link below for the Surfshark, man. I'm telling you, if you're a traveler, man, you want this VPN, and the best VPN on the market is Surfshark. If you use my link below and use the promo code GENT, G-E-N-T, you'll get 83% off your subscription, plus you'll get 3 additional months for free. So Surfshark does. I am a affiliate of Surfshark. So, and I'm going to have a link down below. After the video, I'll have to get all the links, but to the Value Your Vibes with the stickers, the magnets and stuff. Please support that. That's a small business that we should be supporting. But tell me what y'all think about tonight. I want to know what you guys think. So with that being said, we're going to come up with the question of the day. The question of the day is, if a man chooses to date a modern woman from a westernized country, should he keep his options open with other women? Should this man change his nature for a woman? What should he do based on the conversation we had tonight? Drop what you got to think in the comments. Drop what you think in the discussion down below, in the comments down below. I am willing to hear from you. If you're watching this pre-recorded, I want to hear from you. I'll be down in the comments to discuss this with you guys further. Okay, as we always do. Everybody knows me. I come in the comments. I discuss things with you guys. We have a discussion. We have a talk. I'm there. I respond to all the comments I can because it's you guys that make this channel. Let me go through. And as always, I always thank my guests that were here tonight. Let me thank Lovely Lee for being a guest here on my channel tonight. Thank you, Lee. Have a good night. And we got my boy T-Mac. Thank you, brother, for being here as always. Brother Lucis. I'll get back down to the comments here in a little bit. I'll get back to y'all comments here in a little bit. Let me go ahead and see who chatted with us tonight. We got Brother Carl who came through. Thank you very much. We got MZG in the house. Thank you, brother, for being here. And then Brother Lucis, yep, as always, thank you, brother, for being up in here. Who else did we have tonight? Shout out to Lucis for the $5 super chat. Thank you again, brother, for that. Thank you to T-Mac for the $5 super chat. Thank you for that. Thank you to my moderator tonight, Omar from Habla Conmigo TV. Make sure you go check out his channel. If you want to learn Spanish, want to do some traveling, one of the best investments I made was learning Spanish. Am I great? No, but I know enough that I have a good time. And so will you. If you go to his channel, he'll make it fun. I got my brother Brandon Williams in the house. Thank you for being here tonight, brother. We got my boy Jew Bean in the house. Thank you so much. We had Corey Steele in the house. Thank you very much for being here. We had Prime Ruler. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. We got my boy John from Ham's Flight Kitbox. Check out this brother. Support him. I want to go check out John's channel because he was supposed to be having his birds in a competition where they, fly a certain distance and make it there in a certain amount of time. Very interesting stuff. Go check him out. Who else did we have up in here? I know we had more people. Let's see. Damn. Okay. We had my friends from the Sand Van up in here. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you go check out their channel. Support them. We have my brother Neil. I have a story to tell with the $10 super chat. Make sure you go support Neil. If you guys are interested, you want to talk about being private contractors, if you guys are interested in the gig economy and how you can make extra money on the side, along with some just real talk from my brother, make sure you go check out Neil I Have a Story to Tell's channel. Thank you guys for supporting. All right, I'm going to get back down to the comments down below and see what you guys hollering about. Oh, Lucy says, man, that literally is self-sabotage. Yes, it is. And then T-Mac says, facts, Lucis. Yeah. All right. So, you guys, man, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to try to work on a YouTube short for tomorrow. I think I have an idea for one. Check out the one that I did on Tuesday. It's crazy how this woman lost her crap, went full Karen in McDonald's. If you guys have Walmart, went full Karen. Go check out my last YouTube short that came out yesterday. Also, check out my video on Monday talking about you have these modern independent women that seemingly have everything but are still unhappy. Please go check out that video from Monday. Support the channel, right? And I thank you guys. Again, I'll try to have a YouTube short out tomorrow. I'll also try to have a video out on Friday. And until next week, until next time, live your best life.